beautiful God-given morning. Happens to be the fourth day of the week, Wednesday, and we call it Water Day in Antigua. Hence the reason why I was spelling the word H2O, Water. Good morning. Great to see you. Always a pleasure. God is wonderful. Every time I see you, I sing this song inside my soul. How great thou art. You know the song? One of my favorites. How great thou art. Those two songs. And the golden morning is so fast approaching. Jesus soon will come. Yes, Mama's favorite tune. That was Margaret's favorite tune. My mother, Margaret, yes. But how come I call her Elizabeth? Well, her name was Margaret Elizabeth. So sometimes I'm here and Elizabeth pops up first. So I say Elizabeth. And if Margaret pops up first, well, I say Margaret. You understand? So it's not two different people. Anyways, I know my sister is having a birthday today. My sister-in-law, Mrs. Joycelyn George of Johnson's Village. Yes, over there, Johnson. Right next door to me. That is the Clearview Psychiatric Hospital. That's where, my residence. So he's right next door to me. Good morning, sister-in-law. Happy birthday to you on your very special day today. We want to reach out and touch you there with some love and blessings today on your day. God gave that to you and your loving husband. Cabbage, not Cabbage Benjamin, all right? That is my other brother. Well, this is my other brother, Cabbage from Johnson's Village. Yes, the one that the Rastaman that drives that government vehicle so eloquently and so safely with his passengers every single day. For he wife. Happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Have yourself a beautiful day from the children, the grandchildren, and of course your loving husband and your brother-in-law right here. Have yourself a beautiful one. Now let's go pray and invite the presence of our Creator on a beautiful looking morning. Father, thank you so very much for life, spirit, for health, for strength, for another opportunity at redemption, Father, and your mercies that are everlasting. Father, please continue to guide, God, and protect us throughout this day and forever. And Father, please keep us from harm and danger, those seen and those unseen. And Father, I'm also asking you, please, to forgive me of my sins, those seen and those unseen. And Father, please, put a bit and a bridle on my mouth this morning. Keep me from speaking guile in your wonderful holy name. And Father, I pray that you'll use my lips to do thy will. Once again, Father, I beseech you, please stretch your healing hands over this nation of ours, Antigua Paputa, because Father, oh Father, we need your healing power now more than ever before. And Father, please work a miracle in our lives. Open our blind eyes so that we can start focusing in on you, Father, and realize that you are the only source for salvation, and nothing and no man on earth is. And with that, we say thanks now, Father, in your wonderful holy name, through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Ooh, good morning, my children. I feel nice. I feel free. You know, I got the monkey off my shoulders. Get that monkey off your shoulder. Don't care if his name is Van Dam Holder. You remember, yes, Van Burn Holder. Van Burn Holder was his name. One of our West Indian cricketers. I still remember my history, you know, on great innings that I heard and saw on the radio from them. Because let me see if I can remember ever seeing him play in Antigua. Probably, you know, but it's been 49 years ago is not easy, you know, to remember things. Yeah. Yes, man. But, great cricketers. And, boy, I can't get over it. And I'm sure you've heard me say this before, that we used to see cricket on the radio. Ooh, the guys on the radio were so good. You know, the broadcasters were so good that we saw the game on the radio. We didn't have televisions like that back in the day. So, you know, when those guys got on the radio and they start broadcasting and commentating, those commentators were awesome. Kudos to you, gentlemen. Those who have gone and those who are still going. Kudos. Anyways, let's go give God his praises here on a beautiful looking Wednesday morning.
He gave us life, He gave us strength, and so many other things. But most precious to me, He gave us all special talents. And for that we want to give Him thanks and praise, because with Him, no matter what you do, He's always there to guide and protect you, as He promised. So I want to use my special talent to thank Him.
As long as I have life, I'll make a sacrifice to trust in Jesus Christ. As long as I have life, as long as I shall live, I'll learn how to forgive. In Thee, Lord, I shall live. In Thee, Lord, I shall live. I will bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. He's a guide and a shield. He's my everything. He's the only one I have. In Him I put my trust. Yes, I depend. He's my sword, my shield, my God, my ever-living conqueror. Well, He wake me up in the morning and He set me on my way. He's my strength, my strength, my strength, my guide. And that's what I gotta say. I will bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Yeah, yeah. Holy name.
Oh, I just love to hear that. Good morning. You're listening to Mornings with Sly the Chief Rocking Jay. Carnival Jay is in your neighborhood, up your street, up your alley. And boy, oh boy, I just love what I'm seeing this morning coming out of the neighborhood. Everybody's just flowing, and that is how it's supposed to be. And driving at the right speed, realizing that we're driving through a neighborhood where we have houses and all kind of things on either side of the road. So I hope that you would acknowledge that and continue to acknowledge it and act accordingly. What happened?
It's how early you moved this morning, so you saw all this nice, tidy driving and so.
Well,
Bus number 100 tried to pitch me off the road this morning.
Oh.
Same corner. And this is the second or the third. This is the third time he's done
You
it.
sure it's your fault? It's not your fault or his?
I coming in the corner there, where you pass it. Put your Clarksville coming up.
Clarksville.
Mr. Man just fly around me. And in the blind spot.
Well.
Right? I tired.
What side of the road will you drive? What are you doing on the right side of the road?
Anytime he knock me now. Anytime he knock me anyways. Anytime he knock me. Okay.
But what I want to know, what are you doing on the right side of the road? We drive on the left side. Why did he? Well, I want to ask this question because I see this happen. This have happened. You're coming across now. Okay, you're going to turn by. Now, you're not going to turn into Parham, but you're going all the way around. You know the curve. Going down. You're going down Factory Road. You know the curve, and you would want to turn into Parham, so you have to make a stop because vehicles are coming, and you have your indicator on. You put up on your left, and cars parks you on the left. Vehicles pass you on the left on what we would call the shoulder for a vehicle to pull off on.
Yep.
They pass you on the shoulder, woof, gone on the road. You're standing there on the left as it is stipulated to drive on our streets. You want to turn right. Vehicles are coming, so you can't turn in the line of traffic for them. You have to wait until they pass for you to turn. He can't wait. He pass you on the left side going down. What is this? Full speed. You know? Wow. How slick. Oh.
Well, you want me to join you?
Yes, maybe the person was looking at applause. He felt that was cute. That was dangerous. Dangerous and unlawful. My goodness.
And I have one more little one. Right? My hair.
Me notice one kiss a ramp up this morning.
Especially the rasta man and them that no comb for in the head. I love to tell me my head won't comb. I'm in love. My hair is fine.
So you do that for purpose as somebody ramp
man
up?
flag me down today. You need care. That's the man. I look up and tell me, why don't you win? I say, yes. Your head won't comb.
What is this? Far right telling me bald head to go, oh, well.
I just said thank you. I have a good day.
Okay, then, yes. Because I was about to ask you, why are you looking so rampled? At least you're here. And I noticed that you're wearing Cousin Ivy, they have on turtleneck in you. So now when I put on turtleneck or something, let me hide.
It's a little chilly in here.
Oh.
It's not about you. Let me see what the temperature is. Yeah, you over there is cold. It's
Mayfield said one time when he have a radio, all he have to do is turn open free window and he pick up radio chilly. Oh.
Where were we before the lights went out?
Oh, we were talking about traffic and urging our trafficators to drive safely and acknowledge our rules and our regulations that is governed on our streets. And I hope they can live through it. And if they can, well, everybody go home comfortable. You can't want to be comfortable and me not comfortable. One hand never clap. Hey, I know why Antigua, and I keep on saying that, and I saw somebody this morning that I know my cousin Trevor Simon can never beat in Worry.
What's that?
Look, he try to dodge every hole, everything by the road. He twist ya, he twist there, he slow down. Every little rising because of maybe a little tar. What do we call it? Not tar now. We call it, what we call them? Not tar. Oh, Lord. Asphalt, every little asphalt that have a little bulge, you have to pull away from that, and you have to slow down and come outside and lift up the bus and put them over the hole, and then come back in and drive on. Want me hear you at all? I said, there's no way in this life that Trevor Simon, the greatest Worry player in the universe, could beat this gentleman. That lady, whoever it was. I didn't stop to see who was driving. I just blew and said, excuse me, can I, yeah, thank you. And I went about my business. Looking back in my review glass, I couldn't even see the gentleman. And I was driving maybe about 25, 30 miles per hour because I don't exceed 40. For what reason? For what reason? Give me a reason why. Anyways, but I'll go over here, Pee-wee, and see what's happening today. What you say? Because I know this current come off and said, nobody come back on in no time at all. I say, Anna's at the pass through because she has style, you know. You know, Cousin Ivy, she has style. Every time she pass through from a road, she lock off the current at night time. And when she reach by the other side of the road, she tell them put them back on. Yeah, the Anna's it.
Because you are not her favorite neighbor. She don't want to go down there together. Not with you. When she see you, she not coming. She not coming. Okay. In fact, she running. When she come past Slide J Road, she running.
Go ahead, you may run into an ant's nest. Go ahead. Go ahead and run into her aunt's nest. Cousin Ivy, you here for yourself, though? You hear? Mother Eileen, you here?
I feel I answer Alan, man. Where's this like?
I want to hear him sing a real standard classic. I love his originals, but I want him to hear him sing a nice, good standard classic. I don't know. I'm still working it out in my mind. I'm just hearing his voice.
He did a few with your guy, you know, with Dr. Roberts. You never hear any of those for him?
Yeah, I heard one that he did. Yes, Yeah, I like that. I'm looking for.
Okay, here what? Pick the song, and I will tell Alan.
Yeah, I would love to hear that. You know, to check certain things. Okay, APUA time, children.
Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Antigua dry. No rainfall. Water precious. Don't waste it at all. Fill your tank. Catch your share. No wasting. Just be aware. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Lessen the amounts. Preserve it.
Water works wonders. Store it and save it. A timely message on water conservation from APUA.
Water works wonders. Don't waste it.
Hello.
Hello, Summer.
Hey.
Yeah. Hello, INET Summer.
Hello, Summer.
INET is heating up the summer with these sizzling deals. Sign up for INET Fiber and spin to win up to 100% off installation. Plus, sign up for the Ultra 50 plan and pay only $150 for the rest of 2026. Join iNet Mobile and get a free prepaid SIM with 6 gigabytes. Or go postpaid and get a free Samsung A07. Plus 50% off the first 3 months. Hello savings, hello discounts, hello iNet Summer.
Hello. INET. Hello, Summer.
Good morning, children. It is that time for us to go on over to APUA and see what's happening and hear what's happening and know what's happening is what's going to be happening and all them kind of crazy stuff, you know. But this is necessity for life. Life's necessities. Let's go on over here and repeat. Good morning, honey.
Top of the morning to you, sir, honey.
Hey, don't get these voices. You cannot ever get these voices.
I know.
Tangled, okay? So be careful how you answer.
So, what did you want me to say?
Hold on, Queen, 1 second. Sly is refusing a honey. You said good morning, honey.
You imagine?
May repeat what me hear. But that, you know, I'll do repeat what me hear.
Queen, you
I'll
just,
get the
Queen,
answer.
just get to it. Just get to it. Nobody will eat.
Right.
Oh, you mean Mother Sincere? Okay. I miss her so much. What? I love that woman, Mother Sincere. Rest in peace, honey. All right, Papa. Mother Eileen, you see, may just repeat what me hear. So maybe they make a little mistake and feel that the other smarty say good morning, honey. Some of them make them know well and me. For find out if they're really sincere. All right, tell her what go on coming. Not this you have a sincere, you know.
Yeah, well. All right, so beginning with notices from the Electricity Business Unit. This morning we do have planned maintenance activities that will be happening in Seaton's between 8:30 to 11:45 this morning. Also, we did post this late yesterday, and this will be some additional work that they will be doing on the Suites number 3 feeder, and this will specifically impact Suites, our customers in Suites and Buckley's. The timing for the work would be between 8:30 and 1:45, but the duration of the outage for customers would not be for that time. They will have experienced intervals of outages lasting between 15 to 20 minutes during that work period while they disconnect from one source and reconnect them to another energized circuit. So for customers in Suites and Buckleys, between 8:30 to 1:45, you may experience or you will experience intermittent outages during that period while our teams are working in your area. Now, except for these outages for today, if there's anything that do occur and you would like some support, we're always available at 311. That's the number to call. They will take your information and dispatch a crew to assist you in the shortest possible time. For the mobile center this morning, it's going to be in Falmouth, just outside Bailey Supermarket from 9 until 1 p.m. this afternoon. You could pay any type of APR bills at the mobile center. You can also do your iNet top-ups. And while I speak about payments, just another reminder that we are in our disconnections period, and this will continue up until the end of the month for accounts that are 30 days or more past the due date. The due date is printed on your bill, so please pay attention to that. You really don't want to get home at the end of your workday and your services are disconnected, and that at that time, the folks at 311, they really cannot assist you with that. Now, switching over to the water business unit, I do have some notices to touch on there. Yesterday, we announced about the Bendel's Valley. I did speak about that yesterday's slide, just to recap on that the dams in Bendel's, they've reached their extraction limit. We are unable to take surface water from Bendel's. We still have wells in that area that are still producing, but it will not be enough to satisfy the customers that were primarily served from the Bendel's water treatment plant. So to substitute for that, we will be utilizing the Fry's RO plants to serve those customers that are primarily linked to Bendel's water treatment. So it does mean that for customers who are served from Fry's, that they may experience, it's the likelihood of they experiencing something abnormal to their supply where they will experience some interruption, sometimes low pressures. We're trying to share that around during this period. This morning as well, the team for the HDD, they're still working. Brian did say to tell you and Queen, good morning.
How do you do? Good morning.
Please convey my good morning.
Good morning.
So they're still working this morning. They're working on Market Street between Church Street and Newgate Street. They will be there working until this afternoon.
Yeah, I passed them there this morning when I went to get my root porridge. Yes, I saw them.
All right. So what they're doing, they're actually installing some new lines there. And this will form a ring or a connection. There's some old lines on Newgate Street that can allow to feed St. John City. So they're going to condemn those old lines because we do not want to have those lines breaking. And, we're actually resurfacing those roads. Right. So they will be installing some new lines. And that will connect to the Fort James RO plant. So it will offer, before, with the old lines, we could do it before, but we're now making that provision with these new lines so that you can serve St. John's from not only Grays Hill, but you can also substitute it from Fort James as well. Because that is happening, Grays Hill is also experiencing some low levels there. So I know some of those customers who are served from Grays Hill, they are experiencing some delays with their services. But we're hoping that by the end of today, that connection is completed. So we will have another source to get water to Grays Hill. So motorists, pedestrians, because the team is working with the HDD, it's not no heavy trenching, but there'll be a little bit of disruptions in that area. So we're just asking for motorists, pedestrians especially, to be quite cautious when they are approaching that work zone. But just that is just to let persons who will be going into St. John City this morning, for them to be aware of the work that's happening there with the water business unit. I've also shared with Omari. I've shared with you and I said that to see what you would say.
Yeah, me know. You hear Cousin Ivy? Okay.
Never fails to disappoint me. That's a video that is showing some work from the hydrology team. They're doing they're exploiting to have some wells at the Fort James Arrow. And this will also improve the membranes that, Fort James is known for turbid sea conditions. We would have had to get the ultrafiltration unit. I almost forgot what I was going to say. But this also offers an alternative way to get water to the plant using the well system. It's not new for us. We do use the well technology with the Arrow plant at Pigeon Point. And if you speak to any of the technicians, they will tell you that the membranes, they do last much longer at Pigeon Point as opposed to any of the other Arrow plants. So we're looking to you to do that as well. And why I wanted to highlight and to show that is, again, just to let our customers know that there's so much work happening all together, so many different projects happening throughout the water business unit. So they be not dismayed and think that we were not planning for a drought situation. It's just a lot of things are happening, and we're just asking for their support and understanding as we go through these.
Just do us a favor while you're at it there. Tell the boys to revisit American Road. I don't know if the pressure is too much. They did some work there, but apparently it's still leaking, some people are saying.
Okay.
Some people are saying.
Specific way on any area on American Road?
Just maybe outside of Mega Store, Mega Distributors. Mega Distributors.
Mega Distributors. Okay. I'll pass that on to them.
Some people.
So that's the update this morning from the Water Business Unit. Of course, for motorists, please be mindful of the work that will be happening along Market Street between Newgate Street and Church Street, that our teams are there working this morning, just to be mindful of that. From the electricity standpoint, the intermittent outages that will happen between 8:30 and 1:45 for customers in Suites and Buckley's.
All right, and you happen to know if the guys are going to be working on top of Scotch Hill today again? They were there yesterday, and I would just want my drivers on the traffic to be very cautious as they maneuver on that, Scotch Hill, the top of Scotch Hill there, like the old ABS television entrance and exit where, the cell company have their transmitters and all that, right around there. It's kind of a little blind when you're coming off that. So you got to be careful as you're going around there. Anyways, they have what do you call this up and then I put in the road?
The cone.
The cones and them. Yes, they have cones there, but I just want my drivers to be alert that the guys may still be working up there today.
Right. And now is a good time to remind motorists especially, that when they're seeing cones, it's not for them to move the cones and go through.
Slow down. I was driving on that road yesterday, and as I saw the cone, and I was wondering, okay, maybe something by the entrance. But as you reach that, now you realize that, the guys are working, and the trucks and everything, and the ladders and all that, and just a little space for the traffic to pass. And you see, I said, wow, you can't fly around there as usual.
Yeah. So just asking motorists, especially once you're spotting a cone, not just for APOA, but for any persons at the transport board, the solid waste team, when they're out there, to please slow down and just afford them a safe opportunity to work so that they could go back home to their families.
That's right. Investigate to see what's going on and then make your move. All righty. Well, thank you much for today.
Thank you.
Your friend Haban Turkleneck.
Oh, that was so nice.
Say inside here is cold.
I believe Slice turned down the temperature. to disturb.
Tell that
my
vampire.
peace of
Tell
mind.
the vampire that you have to go in the public. Jeez. All right. Well, have a good day, girl.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, Queen.
That's the way you're coming, yeah?
Bye. Have a good one.
That's how you're coming, yeah?
Bye.
Darby and Joan. Yeah, bye. Pat, me too upset. Pat. Have a great day, girl. All right, let's take a little break here. Break time. Me pump up myself and call Mr. Harris. Oh. Well, I have to jump in here a little bit because some people, somebody stopped. It was Janai. Young Janai, my buddy. I don't know, we just call each other Janai. Yeah, he saw me and he said, well, it's going to be trouble this year. I said, trouble? What kind of trouble? He said, both of us are playing the same tune. I said, oh, okay then. So apparently, boss lady, not apparently, it is factual that the Halcyon Steel Orchestra will be playing the same tune as the CUB Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra. That is going to be interesting, isn't it? To see which one come up with a better arrangement and the sweeter arrangement and the most jammy design. You forgot you were Hamo.
55 and remember Halcyon is celebrating 55 years.
Oh yes, Junior.
Yeah, so they feel they might have a thing or two to prove. We're
80, Junior. We're 80. You have a long way to go.
So I'm just saying, and remember that at one time, Halcyon was running these streaks.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, that's streaks. So next week, I am telling you now, I'm taking the liberty to vary your pan song in the mornings.
Well,
right,
we
are going to level out the playing field, and we're going to go and dig up some of those past.
I have to agree with you, my
winners.
dear.
We're gonna drop a winner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a past winner and a past winner.
I want one of those that Babu arranged.
See?
Back in the day, my mama.
Where you just get close, Tira.
What? I'll be there listening to the arrangements as they're playing on stage and said to myself, oh God, Ikilawi. Oh God, this year. Serious, all the winning streak. I mean, I had to go through that winning streak when Halcyon was really kicking it, boy. They're still kicking it, but we're steps ahead. And the pandemonium. Anytime you want to frighten Halcyon, just Thomas.
Why? Why you like this?
Papa pandemonium.
Sly, why are you like this?
I have to throw my nephew off guard. He is the boy that is, my nephew that arranged for Halcyon. I have to throw him off guard.
Remember my big brother's captain in Halcyon too, right? And all my brothers and them, all the puppy yes. When they play over there. So you see, I have to stay above the fray.
I have to throw you off guard. Yeah, you understand? Can you tear it out?
He
said, Uncle, me take it easy here. But say, son, take it easy. You forget that you have to beat them first?
You're always so cruel and unkind. You know what? We're gonna hear this now. I'm gonna call my baby daddy. Because he in charge of pan.
Yes.
We'll bring you in.
He must come.
Have one good pan session. Why I put it like that? Sorry, my apologies. I'm gonna call Mr. Asker.
Okay.
My child's father. Asker, father.
The devil find out.
Are you me walking in your footsteps and you teach me? Sure. You're supposed to listen. Morning.
Yes, he has to come by. Yeah, and speaking about pandemonium, we're forgetting that they have oh my gosh, my band.
Which one?
Pickets.
Original.
We're forgetting original?
Not me. I'm not forgetting anything. It's you. Huh? You stuck in a triangle from Pint to Golden Grove, not Grove, from Pint to Nut Grove,
and past Green Bay and Grace Farm.
To Grace Farm. That's how I see a triangle. You understand?
So you better be careful, Halcyon. Anyways, Mr. Hurst, I think he's online here. Good morning, Mr. Hurst. How art thou this morning?
Good morning to you, Sly J, and good morning to Boss Lady Petra Williams, and to your many audiences. This morning, sir, I am at 99.
My goodness. You heard how he said that? Did you hear how he said that?
With a in tip-top shape.
Oh, my goodness. Everything works and nothing hurts. Anyways,
That's correct.
you need to call this person as soon as possible when you get off the air.
Who's first?
Work with me. Kala, kala.
Every hour.
Yes.
What? Mr. Harris, so good, man. Say that again. Do that again.
Kala, kala.
Every hour.
Give him a call, won't you? You know, because mother, the little stuff that mother left for me coming out. You know, every month, mom died, and she, part of her legacy, my name is in the will. So whenever ever that is disbursed, he would call me, and he would say, well, the thing that mother left for you come. So he did. So, how it changed to them. If I find any crab hole in any crab hole is in today, I'm finding him today because me have a good little change.
Mr. Harris, come. Mr. Harris, let us follow this through. So, Sly, you haven't changed for collect?
From, yes, colors.
No, you haven't changed for collect?
Hey.
So, Mr. Harris, where we going dinner?
We're going where? Morning just open, you reach a dinner
you
already.
You haven't changed for collect now when I tax you?
I mean,
Mr. Harris, where are we going dinner?
Morning just open and you all are talking about dinner. It's like, I'm on the radio here now. And when I leave here and I go over to the bank, they have 5 telling station and 1 smarty work. And he asks, where's everybody else? They gone and break. Break, 9:30. They start to work 8 o'clock.
Sly, you're distracting from the matter. Can you please give Mr. Hurst and I a moment? Mr. Hurst?
Yes, ma'am.
I tried to get him my wallet.
Sly J has come into some dollars. It seems like quite a few. Don't you think it's only...
Well, you have to multiply so.
Sly J, hush. Don't you think it's only reasonable that you and I are taken to dinner at his expense?
But you have a liquor change.
Mr. Sly J, hush. I don't hear Mr. Hurst. Mr. Hurst, your thoughts?
I'm in agreement with you. I believe that it is time for us to rob him.
Thank you. Exactly. I can rob you.
Well, that I can live with. That I am a fair person at times. So that I can live with. Oh, Jesus. But you're making it sound like it's bigger, just only could change. You don't got a dinner already.
Look how you done already fine.
Yeah.
How can go KFC?
I made
how
sure.
Can go brownie? How can go... so much of places.
I haven't had a tart for an iron.
How we go to your pocket?
A nice tart and ginger beer.
How we go to your pocket? Anyways, Mr. Hurst.
Can't get your friend the boy. That's a
the opening salve is yours. What do you want to talk about this morning?
Yeah, that's a good question. I want to talk about Parliament yesterday.
But not yesterday. Of course.
And you don't have a card. You don't have a card.
Clownishness in its look at the highest degree.
Well, I would like to offer our representative from Barbuda a copy of my publication called Democracy by Diplomacy.
You believe he will understand? Yes, he will, but then pretend he doesn't.
In which we point out that small states like ours, in fact, do have a significant voice in multilateral fora and in our bilateral relations with many states. And that it is our voice that matters, and that carries card, not a card, but card. And so if he doesn't recognize it, he would learn very quickly that it is the intelligence of the representative of the small state that determines the likely outcome.
Wow.
And not so much the conditions. So, for example, despite the fact that we have not been able to collect on the WTO, we had the World Trade Organization not only decide in our favor, but also on appeals to have the WTO court decide in our favor as well. And that was not the only time that we trounced the United States in a court matter. Before the International Tribunal of the Law of the Sea, Antigua and Barbuda and Vanuatu led successfully a case that defined pollution of the skies as being the equal of pollution of the seas. I won't get into the detail, but what we argue is that by pumping billions of tons of unwanted gases and particulate matter into the skies, the developed nations have in fact polluted the sea. They've caused the sea to become more acidic, and also they've raised the temperature of the sea by adding all these chemicals and so on. And therefore you have bleaching of coral reefs, which harm the shorelines of many island states like our own. And the International Tribunal of the Law of the Sea accepted the argument. We also put forward something called the Multilateral Vulnerability Index. And that too has been accepted by the multilateral institutions as indeed a good measurement of how much harm is done to our island countries as a consequence of global climate change. And therefore how vulnerable we are is a measurement that can be achieved. And again, they were opposed to it, but the multilateral institutions have accepted it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a voice and we take action all the time. And what Mr. Walker should do is take a read of my Democracy by Diplomacy.
So irresponsible.
Yeah, to say that we have no card. He doesn't understand that in this game, we have numbers as well. You take the 15 CARICOM states. This is why I disagree with Sparrow and Federation. The 15 or 14, if you leave out Haiti, independent CARICOM countries, when they vote as a bloc, whether it's at the OAS, at the United Nations, at the Commonwealth of Nations, wherever we are as a group, and we vote as a bloc, we carry the decision. The decision is carried by us. And that's why month after month, many of the largest countries in the world send their ambassadors to places like Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and so on, because they know that if they can get us to vote as a bloc in their favor, that they're going to succeed at whatever ambition they might have in mind. And we are quite willing to vote as a bloc because we know that it means that our strength is multiplied by voting as a bloc. So, Mr. Walker doesn't understand what has happened since independence, and certainly what has happened in recent times with island countries asserting themselves. We had a conference here in Antigua, a United Nations conference here in May of 2024. And clearly, if you paid attention, you would know that island countries have made the agenda of the United Nations the agenda of small island states. When the United Nations was first set up, it was to provide for security and the absence of war. And it still has that as its objective. But we have turned the United Nations into a tool to help us achieve development at a quick pace. And it has worked for us. Now, when they hear Mr. Walker speak like that in Parliament, it really hurts my soul because I thought we got the message across, certainly to the parliamentarians. So, anyway, he has a lot to learn.
A lot to learn. I mean, I believe he's just purpose. I mean, I can't believe that somebody that I respect and love, well, I used to respect and, well, I still love, could disappoint me so much. I mean, come on. You're joking or what? So that is how, anyways, when when I asked the question, that is how easy he would bend over. They say, well, you're custom. I say, what? I mean, not in no ignorance with you. You understand? That is not what I'm saying. But that is how easy you would, I mean, I use that terminology because it's like you're not even saying, oh, come on, take it easy. No, just bend over like that. I have no cards. Go ahead, take me.
Yeah, Prime Minister told the story of an 80-year-old woman who was being molested by a 25-year-old man, strong and firm and so on.
Hey, she knock you an uppercut, see?
Right, she caught him.
She knock you an uppercut, badam! He said, mother, who you got? Oh, you're just man. At 80-something, maybe, you know how long me fight you, just man. Pop!
Right, and I'm fine. Good morning, morning. Good morning.
Could I ask a question?
Yes.
Um, I'm trying to step very carefully this morning.
Mischievous. Yes, that's a good word.
No.
No.
I'm not being
I was just
mischievous.
looking at
I'm trying to
a
step
word.
carefully. So, we challenged the U.S. at WTO. We made a case for climate change agenda at AOSIS. We have done all the regulations as required for the EU as it relates to our offshore banking and all of those things. We have made all the amendments asked of us and more at CI for the CIP.
Right.
And now we have moved from we don't want any what do they call themselves again? Refugees? Them people that they want. The deportees.
Deportees.
We have now moved from a position where we want no deportees to we will take some, but we only want those of a particular ilk.
Right.
Right.
Correct.
So let's assume that was a deck of cards. Everything I've listed out there, each one of them would have been a card. Right?
Yes.
Which one of those cards have we been able to successfully place to our benefit?
Well, by successful.
By successful, I mean, hold on. Let me. I listened all the way through. So here's my measure for success. 1, WTO. We challenged the United States. We won. We went to appeal. We won. It's been nearly 20 years now. We haven't gotten a dime. So is that a card that we successfully played to win? Because we haven't won yet.
Yeah.
We haven't won.
The answer to that question is yes.
No, but we haven't won.
No, that's not true. We have won.
We won? Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase.
Yeah. Let me rephrase. We have not done.
We won, but we haven't gotten the rewards for winning.
We haven't collected.
And we can't.
What can I collect?
And we can't.
The United States that it won't.
And we can't take any punitive actions against the United States to collect.
We can, but we know what
cannot.
No, we can, but we
if we do, the consequences, and we cannot bear the consequences.
We cannot and will not.
So as a result, okay, so let's go. So we will not take any punitive actions because we know that if we do, we stand to be the biggest loser. Agreed?
Okay, no, I don't agree.
Okay, go ahead.
What we have decided is that it is in our best national interest to enjoy the victory, because at some point the United States is going to relent. Another administration is going to take office in the United States, and they will relent.
There have been several administrative changes since we won that WTO case.
Yeah,
we won that before Obama became president. We won that before Trump's first tenure as president. We won that before. I can go back and go back and go back.
Yeah.
Right. So we have had several changes of administration since we won that case. And I'm not going to say cannot, we have chosen, because of a bigger picture, to not enforce collection.
Enforce?
Right. In the way that the WTO allows, what they allow you to do is to disregard the copyright laws of the United States and elsewhere, and to allow others to come and pirate U.S. movies and other kinds of intellectual property of U.S. firms.
I agree. I agree with everything you're saying.
We say that the United States government, having changed the law, is really the entity that ought to provide Antigua and Barbuda with the resources that it has deprived us of.
And I agree completely.
And not private U.S. firms. As a consequence, we have determined that at some point in the future, we will get the United States government to actually account for it. And by the way, the U.S. has done that, but not in a way that is satisfactory to us. The United States offered...
You think we care?
No, wait. What the United States said was this. Okay, you owe us some money from the loan that allowed you to build the Deepwater Harbor in 1968. The Deepwater Harbor was opened on October 31st, 1968. But after about 3 years of dredging and so on. We borrowed that money from the U.S. Export-Import Bank, and we have not paid a dime. And they said, so you enjoyed the resources of the U.S. Export-Import Bank, and you haven't repaid any. So we're going to we calculate how much you now owe as a consequence of late fees and other kinds of interest.
Have you ever gotten the quarter?
Yeah, no, they gave us a figure, but we are not in agreement with it.
Oh, okay, all right.
In addition, just let me say that this was supposed to be a golden handshake. Antigua and Barbuda was not an independent country.
But that has not. But that has not happened. But Mr. Hurst, that has not happened yet. But it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. But
so the point. Hold on.
No. Wait. I wasn't quite finished. So we have a victory at the WTO, and the U.S. says, okay, we recognize your victory, but we're going to deduct the monies owed to us for the Deepwater Harbor from the monies that the U.S. government owes you as a consequence of the judgment. And we said we don't agree with your accounting of the monies owed to you. Plus, we thought that this was going to be a golden handshake, and the British government that had guaranteed the payment, you would have called on the British government to make the payment because they're the ones who guaranteed it for us back in 1965, 66, when the loan was agreed to. And so we have some disagreements over it. So what I'm suggesting is that the U.S. recognizes the WTO judgment, but they want to do it in a way that is satisfactory to them. Yeah, you understand? So we have won. We have won, but it is true that we have not collected in the same way that we would have wanted to collect. By the way, that money would have gone to the private firms that operated the gaming operations in Antigua. It wouldn't have gone into the pockets of the government of Antigua and Barbuda. So if they paid over, it would have gone over to the private firms that were, in essence, operating in Antigua and had to stop operating. It is they who suffered the damage. It was they who brought the action to, but it was with the support of the government of Antigua.
So what would we have gotten out of that?
Zero. The government would have gotten zero. The private firms would have collected. Right. And Prime Minister Gaston Brown came in and he said, what foolishness is that? It has to be that we are collecting that money on behalf of the government and people of Antigua and Barbuda, not the private firms. And so the private firms, they stopped. They withdrew their lawyers and all that. And we had to go forward with new lawyers and had to try to solve this problem with the United States and so on, and to make Antigua and Barbuda the beneficiary rather than the private firms. So I don't quite agree that we have no cards.
I haven't gone to Mr. Hurst. I haven't gone to the card statement yet. I'm building up to a point. But if you'll permit me, I realize you've gone way ahead of me. So if you'll permit me now, I'm going to read something to you.
Yes.
Right? In 2025, in 2024, November 2024 or just thereabouts, Prime Minister Gaston Brown says that and the U.S. will never repay Antigua for destroying its gaming industry. Right? After numerous attempts to make the U.S. compensate for destroying what has been a key revenue component of the island's economy, he says it's more than pellucidly clear. That is not a statement that he would make, but I go on, that the U.S. has no intention of abiding by the WTO ruling. Further, he feels that Washington is punishing us because they have not forgotten that we had the gall to challenge a superpower on a global tribunal with the case. That's a statement that is attributed to him. I went looking last night to see if that was so, and I was able to confirm. I have the clip. I can't pull it up like how you would pull it up yet, but I'm going to find it. So that's one. Two, we're going back to another one. You spoke about the climate issues when we successfully, with, I can't remember the other small island state, during SIDS, we made that challenge on Vanuatu, thank you, on climate action and all of that, and we were successful. What has been the outcome from that? That has resulted in direct benefits for Antigua and Barbuda, besides our name getting out there.
Oh, yes. You know how much resources we have been able to pull down from the EDF, I think it's called, the Environmental Defense Fund. Yeah, Antigua and Barbuda has benefited greatly. Those air conditioners that people were able to buy for $100 or some such reduced price, and also the assistance which what's it called? The UN fund, at any rate, for the GEF, Global Environmental Facility. We have been able to draw down millions of dollars. Diane Blacklin has been very smart at accessing these resources.
We were accessing all of those resources before that case was successful.
No, it is.
We were accessing all of those resources before we put that case in.
Hold a minute. What I am telling you is that it is the small states at the United Nations that pressed for the Global Environmental Facility, pressed for these funds to become available to small states. And all I am asserting is that we have drawn significant resources.
Agreed.
From, right. So
what I am asserting is that we have continued as small Antigua and Barbuda and other small island states to put pressure rightfully, diplomatically, and otherwise to pursue our best interest when we are challenged and when we feel that we are being wronged. I am agreeing with that, right? My thing is that no matter how hard we push, history has shown us that when those bigger people want what they want what they want, and they do their best to get what they want, and we continue to have to pivot. We continue to have to pivot so that we can survive. We have.
We're like the 80-year-old woman who resists the 25-year-old man.
That was a very bad analogy. I'm sorry. The point that I'm making, though, Mr. Hurst, which concerns me with the conversation yesterday, and I was originally going to say quiet, but I go give my perspective. That debate yesterday concerned me on two levels. Very quickly, let me move on. One, I agree with Trevor that I would have loved to have seen the signed agreement. I haven't seen the signed agreement. I want to see it. Is you come to me to debate. You come to me and tell me you want me to support this in interest of my country, for me country. It belong to you, the politician, any more than it belonged to me. It belonged to all of us equally.
Yeah, but
I want to see the signed agreement.
That's faulty thinking. It doesn't work that way.
It's not about him. Mr. Harris, it's not about him. I am saying for me.
A little stupidness now.
No, that's faulty thinking.
But it was read to you. Why do you
want to see the signed agreement. Stupid. The same way you can read and see me want to see them. That is number one.
That's nothing but pedantry.
That is not for Trevor Walker. That is for me, Petra Williams.
No.
And number two.
And number two. Going to provide a document that is not accurate. No, that was just foolishness on Trevor's part.
It is not. I am not speaking on behalf of Trevor with this. I am saying Petra Fiona Williams of North Street, born, bred and raised, my neighbor string there, Halberton, who love Antigua just as much as everybody else and love Barbuda just as much as everybody else.
No wonder they're so haunted.
I want to see it. That is one. I go get in trouble for that. And number two, I find.
By the way, he got the signed agreement yesterday, so that is poo-poo.
But I want to see it. You still a dwell on Trevor. Me want to see it. When it was put out in the media for conversation,
I want to see it. When you say me, are you referring to a group of, I don't know.
Antigua Barbuda, the nation.
No.
I suppose.
If the rest of Antigua comfortable, that's their issue. Me, Petra Fiona Williams.
Oh,
I tell you
Peter.
already, of point.
Well, we can make a copy available to you.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
right.
That
But
will
you
make me
didn't have the unsigned copy either.
Who, me?
It's not as though you had the unsigned copy.
Yes,
You didn't have the
yes, y'all didn't circulate it the other day in the media.
No, did you have it? That's what I'm asking.
I had nothing, so I just listened.
Yeah, no,
Right.
should have had the.
So that
if you
is
had the
one.
unsigned
And two-
copy, I can see you insisting on the signed
Hold
copy.
on.
but
And
you didn't.
two, wait now, Mr. Hurst. And two, last one. Let me give you a slide you back for the rest. I'll come in again after this. And two, most importantly, to me, we keep acting as if, right? We don't know that we are negotiating from a point of extreme disadvantage. We keep suggesting to our people that, yeah, man, we doing this, and it's like, okay, we can expect them to agree. And then a few weeks later, they don't agree, and we have to come back and backpedal and back. We have gone from we're not accepting anybody to now we are accepting, but we're not accepting this. What happened if, hear me out, Mr. Harris, what happens if next week, after the Senate pass everything, America decides they're going to put 3 of the worst on a plane coming to Antigua, an American airline plane full of tourists, with them 3 people, right? 3 of the worst, and tell us if we don't take them 3, not only they're going to turn back all the tourists on that plane, but they can tell all the American-based airlines, don't come back to Antigua. What happens hold on, one more point. What happens if, when the EU decides that they're not giving us no visa because we have CIP, which is foolishness, let me put that on the record, but it's their rights because it's their country and we have to abide by their rules. What happens if something happens with that? Why is it that we can't say to our people straight up, guys, look, we are going to do the best for Antigua and Barbuda. Our backs are against the wall. We are negotiating. We are going to continue to negotiate. We are hoping for the best. We are looking forward to the best. But the honest truth is our back against the wall. Why we can't say that? Why we always want to make it seem as if, yeah, man.
Because
And then,
we are fighters.
You weary me. That is my view.
Yeah, well, just let me explain something about the Antigua and Barbuda personality, and as it has been expressed in our diplomacy. I made a recounting of our 25 years of diplomacy from 1981 through 2006.
Mr. Hurst, diplomacy now work now.
Yeah, it's working. It's working very well. Ron Saunders is one of the smartest guys.
Oh, well, if you're talking about him, well.
Yeah. And I mean, and so is Karen Mayhill and.
Okay,
but yesterday, and Aubrey Webson in New York, they all
great
came
diplomats.
in for
But
applause.
what they're up against is so weird.
No, it is not. we know where absolute power lies. We know that the United States has the power to destroy us. I mean, they can destroy Iran.
If they can try to destroy Iran.
No, they're destroying Iran. There's no doubt about it. And if they can destroy Iran, they certainly can destroy a small island country. But what we say is this, that in those forums where we have a voice, our voice is heard. We are like that 80-year-old woman who is resisting the stronger, more powerful male. We are resisting because we know that within our blood lies this determination to succeed at whatever we do. And that is what Trevor Walker did not understand.
Here's my last point. Here's my last point on that matter, Mr. Hurst. The Prime Minister said in his opening remarks, that stuck with me. He said in his opening remarks, we are caught between the man holding the gun to his head to shoot us and the man holding the bag with the poison and telling us, drink that. Right. Which one do we prefer? That, to me, was the most telling statement of the day.
Wow.
No, quite the contrary.
But he said it, but the PM said it. He said it. He said it, and he said, and he asked, you know what he asked after he said that? I recorded that. He said, which one you want us to choose?
No.
He said it. But he said it. The same way we're dwelling on Trevor and his no. The same way we dwell. The same way we dwell on Trevor have no cards is the same way we should dwell on what the PMC.
No. The Prime Minister went on to demonstrate that we are fighting both the man with the gun and the man with the poison. This is what the debate was about. How do we fight them so that we protect Antigua and Barbuda's sovereignty while at the same time advance her economic gains? This is the job of smart governance, of elected officials who understand how the world works and will do all in our power to ensure that the people of Antigua and Barbuda benefit greatly. And no one can doubt that we have done a great job in pursuing those objectives and making them real.
And you know something?
Barbuda is a prosperous little island country, which is part of the reason why they say we are not to have access to development funds intended for poor countries.
You know, Mr. Hurst, I mean, I hear all that, and I can say that I agree with all that because, I mean, our leaders, our ambassadors, you know, our representatives are doing a wonderful job, trying their very best under the circumstances that they are under right now, and none of us, if we want to be stupid, can go ahead and be stupid, right? Because, what do you call it again? Is might? What is might again? That term that you all use, something is might? Well,
might is right.
Might is right, you know? I understand. I do understand the card business here, having no card and all that kind of stuff. I do understand that. Yeah, you know, but yes, we do all this. We have proper representation. I mean, our ambassadors are really on point and carrying the Antigua Barbuda message, which is true, and this is how we really believe. But when it's all said and done, and Mr. Menado, where you gonna do? I think that we are at that point now. Where you gonna do?
Right, and you have seen what the Antigua and Barbuda government under Gaston Brown has done and will continue to do, and that is to put up a fight. We recognize that we are fighting against a superpower, and one that is led by a president who seemingly is not bound by certain moral codes and lasting international law.
Well, he had a card. You hear his name? You hear his name? Trump. Card. Okay, Trump. He has a card.
Yeah, right. No, Antigua and Barbuda has cards, and we play them very well in these multilateral institutions.
I just hope
we lead on many issues at the United Nations, and not only on matters pertaining to the environment. We are also very well recognized in Washington, D.C. As a country that stands up despite its small size. And we can do so because of the intellect of those who represent Antigua and Barbuda. That is how we distinguish ourselves. The smartest people that we can find, we make them our diplomats and send them abroad. And that is why Antigua and Barbuda has this voice, which many may not recognize because they think of the United States as being so powerful that our little voice, could not matter. But we say in so many areas, on so many issues, Antigua and Barbuda has intervened and has led in matters pertaining to governance in South America. Antigua and Barbuda has led. When we developed the Inter-American Democratic Charter, if you read it, you'll see that all over it is the footprint of Antigua and Barbuda. And this Inter-American Democratic Charter guides the principles by which we are operating as states within Latin America and the Caribbean, and of course, North America. So Canada, the United States, Mexico, all of Central America, all of South America, and all of the Caribbean, with the exception of Cuba that was left out at the time, have agreed to adopt this Inter-American Democratic Charter as a way to move forward. And if you look at it, you'll see Antigua and Barbuda's footprint all over it. And we do the same thing on matters that do not pertain directly to Antigua and Barbuda. And sometimes they ask us, why is Antigua and Barbuda intervening on this subject? Take Bolivia, for example. Bolivia used to have an access to the Pacific Ocean. And Chile, in a war in the 1880s, defeated Bolivia and took the sliver of land. It's no bigger than Antigua. about 100 square miles, the sliver of land that allowed Bolivia direct access to the sea, so that Bolivia became a landlocked country. When Antigua and Barbuda began to support Bolivia in its claim to reclaim the piece of land that was once theirs, the nations looked at Antigua and Barbuda and asked, well, why are you doing this? I mean,
Look how far you there. What you having in this?
A fight in South America among two South American countries. Why are you intervening?
What was our answer?
And of course, we have an answer, yes, because we are part of this hemisphere, and we know justice and injustice when we see it. And we want to ensure that justice plays out here in the Americas. When an NGO, a non-governmental organization leader, who challenges racism in South America, was invited to the Permanent Council to address the OAS Permanent Council on racism in Latin America. The countries of Latin America said, well, I know you're the chairman of the Permanent Council, therefore you can invite anyone to speak, anyone whom you choose to speak. But clearly, why are you tackling the problem of racism in Latin America? And we say it's fundamental to the difficulties that we face. And by the way, apartheid had just been trumped in South Africa. And Nelson Mandela had made trips to the Caribbean to thank who? The leaders of the CARICOM for their support in fighting apartheid in South Africa. And what did Antigua and Barbuda do in the fight against apartheid? We provided South African freedom fighters with passports so they could travel, because the South African government didn't allow them to travel anywhere using South African passports. They were denied South African passports. They had to take passports from Bantus, the Bantusta land, and those passports only allowed you to travel domestically within South Africa. So they were of no use to people like Nelson Mandela and others, those who were on the outside fighting apartheid. Antigua and Barbuda provided passports for them to travel outside of South Africa and to continue the fight. Why did Nelson Mandela come to the Caribbean to say thanks? Because we led very often. The countries of the CARICOM led the fight against lawful racism in South Africa. And we're little countries. But I don't mean we don't have a card. It means that we can use the platform that we inherited as the part of these multilateral institutions to make them move in the direction that we want them to. And they did. And so, far from not having a card, we have a voice. And we use our voice by sending the most intelligent of persons to represent Antigua and Barbuda, intelligent and informed persons to represent Antigua and Barbuda abroad. And that is why Antigua and Barbuda can resist the United States on this issue of sending criminal deportees to our country. And by the way, yesterday, the U.S. charge communicated to the Prime Minister that their plan to send multiple persons to our Caribbean countries has been called off. They're not sending them any longer.
In its entirety, called off in its entirety, or just a certain aspects are part of it?
Well, my understanding from what the Prime Minister said was that the plan was called off in its entirety. Now, maybe that is not so. Maybe it is only the plan to send criminal deportees. But even if that is the case, we have won a victory. And our victory is as a consequence of our representation abroad as diplomats. And that is something that Walker did not understand, and many don't understand, because we haven't studied it. Wow. But I want to tell you that those who look at Antigua and Barbuda's record as diplomats abroad, and you can read my Democracy by Diplomacy, you will note that we have done a magnificent job defending Antigua and Barbuda and many people across the globe who are unable to speak up for themselves. Right. Indigenous peoples in South America. Antigua and Barbuda started a fight with Brazil because of their treatment of the Yanomami people. Antigua and Barbuda. And what happened? Brazil changed its policy towards the Yanomami and, in fact, created almost the equivalent of reservations so that those who were entering onto their land and exploiting it by felling trees and digging canals and so on. They had to they brought that action to an end. And we dare say it's because we brought attention to the difficulties which they were facing in Brazil. What do you mean we don't have a card? We have many cards. And we play them right.
Mr. Hurst, we will move on from that, but you and I know that Mr. Walker was referring to a specific situation. But I understand the politics of using a what do you call them? One big anvil for kill the ants. We move on. I have a new one for you. So yet again, the Festivals Commission has issued a notice that their shows will be going delayed. We won't be having live televised shows this year.
What?
That has been a mandate coming out of the commission. That there was an attempt to do it last year where they decided that they wanted to restrict live viewing and then have it showed delayed. I wanted to
reason for that.
To encourage people to go to the show.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Mr. Harris. What you said?
To encourage folks to go to the shows.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of seeing it on your handheld device or your television at home, as many people as possible, we want to come to the grounds to Carnival City to enjoy firsthand what is being offered, and not necessarily just to stay at home or even stay in their cars or wherever they might be.
What for folks that live off island, the diaspora?
Yeah, well, they get to see it. It doesn't matter because they won't be able to attend the shows anyway.
Okay.
But they'll get a chance to see it. Yeah,
yeah, when it shows later,
yeah,
they'll get to see it. No,
okay.
Yeah.
I raised it. I know for those persons who wanted Mr. Hurst to continue with the issue of what happened in cabinet. Mr. Hurst is aware, as I'm sure if you paid attention, that this is a time-bound show. We don't go on forever. And so we wanted to get in at least one other issue before we close out. Right, Mr. Hurst?
Right, absolutely.
Good. All right, thank you. So that's why we have moved on. There are people on the line.
Because we'll stay forever and ever on this particular subject, pretending we don't understand both sides of the coin.
So going on.
Yesterday, Parliament began at about 10 o'clock and up until 2:30 in the afternoon. The same issue was being discussed.
I understand over and over again.
Right. So one of the reasons why I brought that one up, Mr. Hurst, stand your ground. Speak. I know what. Girl, woman, can't bother.
Carnival, baby?
Yeah, Carnival. One of the reasons why I raised the issue of the live, well, a couple of reasons. One, I actually am agreeing. I agree with festivals with the delay. Because 3 reasons. One, we really need to get some people, more people, hopefully, going out. But I don't think not carrying it live will increase the numbers in the ground by too much. Some people might come out. I don't think. But what I want to see is that more of us understand that active participation is part of the way that we keep this carnival and the art form and so on alive.
True.
Many of us sit down in our armchairs and criticize and critique without making valuable contributions. And your valuable contribution could just be to come and spectate, to let the people perform to as full a house as possible. Right, Mr. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Oh, yes, you're making sense. I mean, hey.
And not only that, so many of us sit down in our armchairs watching the shows.
Oh, yes.
And the scathing criticisms that we offer to our people who are putting out themselves, who have invested in making sure that there is a carnival. Right? For those living overseas, this is my suggestion. I don't think we should exclude the people who are living overseas from seeing the shows. We need to find a pay-per-view system. A pay-per-view system.
Pay-per-view?
Yes, where
you're really kind of
but we have to invest in the culture. We need to develop things like artist fund. Remember we were talking about the quality of some of the recordings. We have the pay-per-view and we can the artists can apply to that fund to get some support so we can get better, the music that we're worried about, the different things we're worried about. Yeah, contribute.
All right, that sounds good.
I'm hoping that what I want to see is, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, right? But I feel that we should have the delay for local, or if the local want to watch it from home, they too can do pay-per-view. Mr. Harris, what do you think?
Well, the Cricket West Indies does a similar thing. I mean, if you want to see a live a cricket match, you have to tune into a certain channel and you have to pay to view it on that channel. The idea that you get to view at no cost an event to which people must pay in order to see it in person, it seems a little bit unfair. I think that those who are sitting at home and so on ought to contribute something to the cost of.
How about just watching the show and criticizing is not enough?
Well, I mean, watching the show at home and criticizing
at home.
No, they should be made to pay a little something, and most people can afford to pay. I think it's like $10 for one of those pay-per-view programs. You know, it's really inexpensive.
$10 an hour or $10 a minute? How?
No.
For the whole package?
Yeah, for the package.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a big fee, but we the Festivals Commission runs Carnival at a deficit. The sponsorship government is the largest investor in the festival, and if it's time for us to come forward with the times, pay-per-view.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. No, of course, because everyone has these handheld devices, and you can actually broadcast for long periods using your handheld device. Some of that is going to be leakage that will occur, you know. But still, it is in the best interest of the organizers to attempt to extract some resources who are enjoying it at home or on their handheld devices. There can't be anything wrong with that. I think that we ought to learn that we have to pay for something. And this might be one of them.
All right. Well, that was a free one. Anyways, I see the time is ticking away on us, and boy, we got away this morning. We didn't even realize the time. Anyway, Mr. Harris, just before you go, please join with me and Boss Lady join with me as we wish my brother and his beautiful wife for 39 years, and then David for 42 years. That is the Tannas up in Canada. Andy and his beautiful wife, Teresa.
Oh, hi, Andy. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Oh, yes. My brother is celebrating his anniversary today. I don't know if he's staying home or he's going to work today. You're not going to work today, Andy. You're staying home, right? T, don't let him go to work today. Yeah. Hey, have a great one. We here in Antigua, all of us, we love you, man. And we appreciate having you with us. Mr. Harris, say happy anniversary to my brother.
Yes. Can I just bring up one subject?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there are 6 bodies, 6 cadavers.
Wait.
2 at Barnes and 4 at Straffy's that are unclaimed. The names appear on page 15 of today's Point Express. Can we encourage the family members to go claim those bodies so that they can be buried in the way that we want our bodies to.
Yes, and I'm sure that
by the way, they're all males. Huh?
Iron Man.
The bodies.
Oh Lord, we laughing at it.
Lastly, Isaac Watson, Gintaras Lucky Lachas, Kelvin Anthony, Vernon Hippolyte, George Phyllis. Yeah, Gintaras something.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah,
Father have mercy on our souls.
Yeah, so there's something really very dreadful about this. Advertise, please don't claim the body.
The body of your family member.
Yeah, but some family members have said that they were completely detached from these men.
Me? Me not bury that?
Yeah, and that they would have to spend thousands of dollars, which they don't have. So anyway, once it appears in the newspaper once, having appeared in the newspaper once, this is sufficient notice. After that, they can go ahead. The state can proceed with the burial.
Okay. All right, then, and nobody can make any arguments. All right, then, act accordingly, my children, please. The dignity. Oh, Lord. Anyways, all right, Mr. Harris, we'll see you tomorrow morning, God's willing. Andy, do have yourself a beautiful day, buddy.
And Sly, just to wrap, as we got for the break, one of the stirring pieces of yesterday's debate
was
Foreign Affairs Minister Chet Reed had a few things to say. So we're gonna play just a short clip to wrap the segment as we go out.
Here we go. Here's my boy.
History will judge us by whether, when confronted by a difficult choice, we acted with wisdom, with courage, and with fidelity to the people who elected us to serve. That is the test before us. Mr. Speaker, every government is called upon from time to time to make decisions that are uncomfortable. Leadership is not avoiding these decisions. Leadership is facing them honestly, explaining them openly, and accepting responsibility for them. That is exactly what this government has done. We did not hide these discussions. We did not pretend they did not exist. We did not simply say yes, and we did not simply say no. We engaged, we negotiated, we rejected what we found unacceptable, and we insisted upon stronger protections for our country and our people. And having done so, we placed the entire matter before the Parliament and the people of this nation. That is transparency. That is accountability. That is democratic government at work. Mr. Speaker, there's one principle upon which I hope every member of this House can agree. That is that Antigua and Barbuda's sovereignty is not negotiable. It never has been, it never will be. Our friendships are valuable. They will be cherished, and as they ought to. Our relationship with the U.S. is one of the most important relationships we have. It has served both our countries well for many decades. We want that friendship to continue to grow. But genuine friendship is built on mutual respect. And mutual respect requires recognition that every sovereign nation, large or small, has both the right and duty to determine what is in the best interests of its own people. That is the position of Antigua and Barbuda. That's the position we've taken. It is a reasonable position, it's a principled position, a sovereign position. Mr. Speaker, this House should also remember something else. The world is watching how small states conduct ourselves, not because of our size, but because of our example. Small countries cannot afford reckless diplomacy. Neither can we afford timid diplomacy. We must be firm without being confrontational, constructive without being compliant, respectful without surrendering our judgment. That has always been the Antigua and Barbuda way. It remains our way today. Speaker, politics will always produce disagreements. That is the very nature of democracy. Government and opposition will not always see issues in the same way. And neither should they. But there are moments when we should remind ourselves that before we are government, before we are opposition, before we belong to political parties, we are all Antiguans and Barbudans. The people who sent us here expect us to argue vigorously. They expect us to protect the country that we share. On issues that touch our sovereignty, our security, and our future, our first loyalty must always be to Antigua and Barbuda. Mr. Speaker, this white paper asks this Parliament to endorse a clear and balanced approach. It says that Antigua and Barbuda will continue to deal with the United States as a trusted friend. It says we are prepared to cooperate where cooperation serves the interests of both countries. But it also says that cooperation must never come at the expense of our sovereignty, of our laws, of our security, or capacity as a small island state. Those are not unreasonable conditions. They are the minimum responsibilities of any government worthy of its confidence or the confidence of its people. I therefore ask, Mr. Speaker, that this Honourable House support the principles contained in this white paper, not because they belong to this government, but because they protect our country, not because they answer every question, but because they establish a framework within which Antigua and Barbuda can continue to engage responsibly with an important friend while safeguarding the interests of our own people. Mr. Speaker, permit me to leave this House with one final thought. The strength of our small nation is not measured by the size of its territory, nor by the size of its economy. It is measured by the confidence with which it governs itself, by the wisdom of its decisions, by the respect it earns abroad, and by the unity it preserves at home. If through this debate we affirm these values, or reaffirm these values, then Antigua and Barbuda will emerge stronger, more united, stronger in its friendship, stronger in its democracy, stronger in the confidence that whatever challenges we may face, this nation will always make its own decisions in accordance with its own laws, its own interests, and its sovereign judgment. That is the course set out in this white paper.
Ah, that's my foreign affairs minister. That is my representative. That is my brother. Yes, sir. What do you say, Mr. Hurst? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still with you, sir. I'm still with you. Mr. Green was very intelligent yesterday in his response to this.
Just yesterday, Lodi, intelligent.
By the way, I saw him as he was entering the building yesterday afternoon, and I told him just that.
Okay.
I told him that I appreciate what he did yesterday.
All right, so, well, you have yourself a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning, God's willing, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Beautiful. What we're going to do right now, we understand that we have Ambassador Anthony Liverpool, who will be joining us in just a spell. What do you say, boss?
Yes.
Breda.
We're going to take a quick, maybe a musical break and come right back.
Breda.
Make about your Anthony Liverpool.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Getting out of hand, where criminals have citizens living in fear. What is the plan? Should we challenge these wayward youths to an open warfare? I used to say leave them, they will soon pick up a bullet, they causing problem. In them there is no profit, but the future of a nation is in our youths. And when they start doing crime, we click to malign. We keep tackling leaves of symptoms and not seeing the roots. When is we the elders must shape their mind. So before they go astray and start sinking deep, snatch them from the gangs, snatch them from the gangs. Before they go in the night and you cannot sleep, snatch them from the gangs, snatch them from the gangs. I say to snatch them, oh God, snatch them, snatch them. The task is not impossible, it's with the elders responsible. Snatch them, oh God, snatch them, snatch them. Cause when the youths of a nation fill in your jail, is a telltale sign that a nation has failed. The numbers may be small, and we may feel at peace when they're in the grave. Any youth that fall, maybe someone, if we tried, we could have saved. Was it his intention to be counting criminal days? Early intervention could have helped him to change his ways. Do we feel that the answer is to lick the youths down? And just like that, our problems evaporate. And when they're all dead and gone, our nation would be strong. That's a plan no nation should advocate.
Number. Dr. Paul is in there strong this year. He's a part of it, ain't it? Is he going in for the semifinals?
Yes. He's a semifinalist.
Oh, that's tomorrow night at Carnival City, my children.
Yeah.
And I'm inviting everyone to come on out and see it live. Come on out, children. It's going to be hot. Yeah,
I
so
don't see the lineup in today's edition, but I should have it somewhere. I was looking for
Yes,
that.
it's going to be good. If the chief rocket tell you it's going to be hot, it's going to be hot. Make sure you're there. You hear? Okay, then. Should we go over here and say good morning? Anybody home here?
Hello, morning.
Breda?
Breda. Morning to you.
Good
The one and
morning.
only, the chief rocker.
How you doing, my brother? It is a pleasure to have you here this morning.
The king of Liberta and Rockersville.
Oh, I can't help it. The king of the hill. Yes,
king
and the
of the
Ville.
hill.
Yeah. Anyways, it's great to have you here this morning, Ambassador Anthony Liverpool, to be exact, for ID purposes. And my brother, and we call each other Breda. Yes,
For real.
from morning since we started this journey, Breda, until now. God is wonderful.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
The days of Kwai Chang.
Oh, the days of Kwai Chang, she laughed.
I was just getting caught up in Quiet Chang the other day. Lady Carolyn and I were sitting
Oh,
down
the fox.
at the
Oh.
hairdresser together, and she was giving me some wonderful stories.
Oh, the fox. She knows my story.
It's important to say that, Petra, good morning to you and good morning to the many listeners of WTP.
Excellent.
But
Good
when
morning.
you use the term Kwai Chang, you were really indicating how legendary the chief rocker is. Just nothing come yesterday.
Oh, dear
You're talking about from the late 70s until now, He's
telling
the
you.
father of radio.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Give thanks and praise.
49 years and ticking.
When she started
Give
the story,
thanks
I
and
said,
praise.
hold on, let me just ban. Give me a minute. Let me reflect.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah.
Many moons ago.
But this morning, Ambassador Liverpool,
Absolutely.
I leave the Breda and the Kwai Chang for the exalted people. I will stay in my lane. Good morning. This
Good morning, good morning.
ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Ambassador Liverpool, who is here to speak with us about our Emancipation 2026 observance under the theme Honoring Our Past, Celebrating Our Future. Honoring Our Past, Celebrating Our Freedom, Building Our Future. And essentially, we know that every year, August 1st, we get an opportunity to celebrate one of the most defining moments in our nation's history, the abolition of slavery and the continuing journey towards freedom, justice, and dignity. So Ambassador Liverpool is here with us today as we speak about the observations for emancipation as organized by the Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Support Commission. First thing I want to ask you, Ambassador Liverpool, my apologies.
Mamba is fine.
Me not
Give
get
thanks
friendly.
every time.
Why does Emancipation Day celebration remain an important observance in Antigua and Barbuda?
Good question.
Why?
That is right from the tip of my tongue, but me go put them a different way. I want to kill us about this reparation and all that. Something done gone. I really about life right now. And what the significance the first of every August, you have to pull out of it and come reparation. What is that, maybe?
Well, I know you don't miss your birthday every year, and you're proud of it. And it's equally important for us to remember that emancipation is an important milestone in our history, because after 300 and more years of chattel slavery, when we were not treated as human beings, and that is important for us to recognize. People like to say slavery done gone, forget about that. I move on. How are you going to move on from a history where another set of human beings looked at us and said, you are not human. You like the ass and the cow and them. You are chattel. You are our property. We wouldn't even give you a title. We'll give you a name. We call you donkey box. We'll call you fox. We call you steel. You understand? We were not treated as human beings. And I think that is significant for us to understand as we continue our process of emancipating ourselves, because emancipation is an ongoing thing. It is not on 1834 that the proclamation was made and automatically we are an emancipated people. The process of emancipation is ongoing. So, but it's important for us to understand what we were emancipated from legally. You see, because we are hearing a lot of talk today about, slavery me always there. Why are you going? Let me have slave in Africa. Let me have slave in Egypt. Slave from the days of the Bible.
You're going to learn up to know.
In those societies where other ethnic groups were taken other human beings and enslaving them, their process was at the end of the day to make these people become part of their ethnicity. They always saw them as other human beings that they were controlling. In our case, when Europeans took us from Africa to the Caribbean and Latin America and the Americas in general, we were not considered human beings. I mean, just the mere thought of how we were chained and put at the bottom of a boat like sheep and goat and
Oh,
sardine
Lord, no, man.
tells you how we were treated. And then when we got to the region, we were like, yeah, animals on display who want to buy this. How this you look. Look what he trying and so and we sell. And that's what we were emancipated from. And we have to continue our celebration of emancipation to ensure never again that
Mm-hmm.
nobody in this world, whether you're black, white, from Europe,
Mm-hmm.
Asia, or are treated like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why recently the government of Ghana was able to pass a resolution at the United Nations and had 123 countries agreeing that chattel slavery was the worst crime done against humanity. No other in this world. Chattel slavery was the worst crime against humanity. And that's why we're celebrating emancipation, essentially, at the end of the day, and should continue to do it and continue to hammer home that story because where we came from and where we are now is a major achievement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is to me, this, as I think about it and I listened to you when you spoke just a while ago, it is very important. It is very important for us to understand, what this reparation and what this mindset that we should adopt is all about. Because I have to be honest, I see some of what we went through be replicated by some of us in today's life.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
because
It's
we're not
important.
reparated.
I mean, listen, brother. One of the legacies of our enslavement, is the whole question of how we see ourselves.
Mm.
So
Oh.
you know how nice here, you are picky here.
Mm.
But the nice straight here, that's the nice here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And the bleach
And
look.
so
And the bleach look.
Massa.
and
Mm-hmm.
the bleach look. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
So those are simple examples of the kind of legacy that still exists. So when people
Mm.
say, "Well, I don't forget this slavery thing," yeah, how are you gonna forget it? And you're living it. We live in it each and every day.
Oh.
I mean, listen, we have the highest incidence of hypertension and diabetes, the Caribbean on a whole. They are considered non-communicable diseases. In this part of the world, we have the highest incidence. And our mistake, there's scientific evidence to suggest because of the diet we were exposed to for 300 years, it changed our DNA. And now our governments have to struggle. In Antigua's millions of dollars that the government, through the medical benefit scheme, has to find every month to buy medication to treat those of us who are diabetic and have high blood pressure.
And the same people that
That,
enslave
that's that's a
ours.
legacy of slavery. And our Muslim mechanized and go to them
Aye.
they that cause them and commit the crime and say to them, I need to come to the table. And hear this. When we talk about reparatory justice, yeah, we're not just saying, I must get out some money, no. It's not just about that. It's about coming to the table first and say you're sorry and apologize for
Okay.
what you did. And then we can sit down and talk about, okay, how are we
Mm-hmm.
going to compensate? How are we going to develop ourselves? How are we going to work together? That's very important
And so,
as
as
well.
we pick up on where you say that those issues are very important, how does the Reparations Commission bring all of that together in terms of the work you do and the work you continue to do to educate us to
Yeah.
understand why?
Well, first of all, the Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Commission is a government appointed body. So the government of Antigua and Barbuda is fully supportive of the efforts of and the establishment and the continued work of the Reparation Support Commission to promote and to create awareness around the importance of our call for reparatory justice. But at the same time, to advocate and to create awareness among the population about our African heritage and ancestry, because that too is important for us as an organization. However, we're also part of a wider regional body called the Caribbean Reparations Commission, which has a desk and is managed and supervised through the CARICOM Secretariat. And that body is chaired by Sir Hilary Beckles, who's the Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies. And it is through that body we are able to promote and advocate not only in the region but internationally to create support from the wider global community. So for example, currently so Hilary Beckles is leading a team to include Ambassador Dormy Nomad, who is a vice chair of the Caribbean Reparations Commission, and other members in London currently, engaging British parliamentarians, engaging the churches, engaging civil society and the wider public to continue our advocacy for reparatory justice. So that is how, in a way, we begin to pull together our efforts to seek justice. But more importantly, in Antigua and Barbuda, we, over the last 18 years, have been commemorating Emancipation Day as part of our awareness exercise, as part of our effort to say to our citizens, be proud, we are of African descent. Yes, we born in the Caribbean. Yes, our neighbors string berry in Antigua and Trinidad and Guyana and so on. But our ancestry, our heritage is African. And I guess the Indians in Guyana, Indians in Trinidad can say similarly that they are of Indian heritage, and that's fine. So our celebration of emancipation is essentially, to celebrate not just a historical milestone, but to say, listen, this is a living, powerful reminder of the courage and resistance and the resilience of our African ancestors, because they never accepted enslavement. From the time they left the shores of Africa, they were struggling and fighting to free themselves. And it took us 300 years. And we want to honor that and celebrate that. So every year for the last 18 years, the Reparations Commission, we have been carrying out activities in Antigua to do just that. So on July 31st, religiously, for the last 18 years, we have what you call a watch night activity at the Botanical Gardens. And that activity essentially is designed to usher in Emancipation Day on the 1st of August. We started out at Betty's.
I have a question about
Yeah.
about this year. Sorry to interrupt you because
That's fine.
It is burning to me.
Yeah.
Watch night and Calypso the same night.
Yeah, that has happened many times.
I know.
18
And
years
normally,
ago, we started at
but you
Betty's
have,
Oak. So you might-
Professor Beckles this year.
Yeah.
And I want to hear him, and I want to see the Calypso.
It's hard to
the
miss him.
31st can't come on the 29th.
Oh,
And the
Lord.
31st is the 31st.
You know what I used to do?
It's part of the struggle. It's part of the sacrifice.
And that is what. So right there is where I want you to address in terms of, even especially for those of us who are Calypso lovers and what
You're
what is
forgiven.
this?
You're forgiven. It's all part of the celebration.
What is
It's
the
not a separate thing.
significance? How do we strike a balance this season? And I say that because I don't think we should water down at all participation in the watch night activities. But how do we strike a balance this year?
I'll be selfish. I would say one of the ways you can strike a balance, we start at 8 o'clock, so you come and you get an hour and a half, and then you go over recreation ground and go finish up the night.
So you can make Sir Hillary talk early then?
Not necessarily, but at least your presence and your spirit will connect with ancestral spirits, because they're always there with us every year too.
And it's beautiful.
And they will take you off, like how they would take our bread and say you were present. And then they can go watch the Calypso. You're all right.
It is beautiful. You know what I do? All I do, I'm so glad sometimes that I have an extra MC with me on the night of the Calypso competition. So what I would do, I'd bring my artist on, and I know that the other MC now would come on and bring the artist off and bring the other artist on. So give me enough time. I mean, you run over.
Okay.
And right back in time for me artist, you know.
So with that in mind, though, let us go back to The Emancipation Night. What
But
can we
just to
expect?
tell brother,
Uh-huh.
brother, you know, for your words very powerful, and when you talk,
Uh-huh.
you know, you
Ah,
know
for
how
me.
the saddest thing when the Big 11 talks, everybody listen.
Everybody
When the
Everybody
brother
listens.
listens.
talk,
Everybody.
everybody listen. So you can also use your MC position to just promote emancipation and remind people in the grounds.
Yeah,
You
we
know, you're
will.
not there, but remember how over there the
I usually
botanical
do. If
garden.
it's one thing, I
Yeah,
usually do. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely,
So,
absolutely. Yes,
so that
Petra.
Emancipation Night, what can we expect?
Yes.
There's then we
So
build around that.
yeah, so as you have said, this year
Mm-hmm.
we have two special guests who will
Mm-hmm.
be coming in addition to our cultural performances.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we are going to have this year for the first time. We're going to have the band. It's called the Vibes. It's a band, a local musical band. Alistair Spencer, who sells African clothes
Oh,
and
I
so
know
on.
that band.
His band will be our
Ooh,
feature band on that night. We
nice.
also going to have we also going to have Vibe Steel Band. You know,
Wow.
OC and his group,
You
they're
really
going to
mash.
be on board.
You really mash up a
Yeah.
calypso night. But go
Me
ahead.
know, me know,
Go
me know,
ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
We're going to have the poet Toussaint. He's going to be on. We are going to have some spoken words. Hopefully, we always have a youth calypsonian from the Villa Primary School. Maybe the winner from this year's Black History Month Calypso competition.
Uh huh.
They're on every year. We're gonna have the Pint Iron Band because we always end at midnight with the beating of the iron band. So the Pint Iron Band, Cleon and his group, they are also going to be there with
Mhm.
us
Mhm.
on Emancipation Night. And then we have two special guests. We have so Hilary Beckles, as you said early on, is going to share some thoughts with us. Um, as vice chancellor of the University of the West Indies, but also as chairperson of of the Caribbean Reparations Commission. And then we're also going to have an international guest, a renowned singer and songwriter and speaker as well. And she's also the executive director of the Teaching Artists Institute. Her name is Kim Pohl.
Okay.
And she is Kim Kim Pole Pole
Mhm.
Pwole Kim Pole,
Mhm.
and she has earned international recognition for using music and storytelling and artistic expression to advance social transformation and healing and reparatory justice. And she's going to be a guest. She's coming here to share her talent, her skills, and her experiences with us on that evening. And we're really looking forward, to a really exciting evening on July 31st at the Botanical Gardens. Of course, the admission is free as usual. We will have some additional drinks and food stalls. And there's no way I could talk about Watch Night without mentioning the Nyabingi, the Rastafari group.
Mhm.
Okay, not gonna further, Jack.
Rastafari.
My goodness, man, not gonna further.
Okay.
Eh?
Me kill my calypso
The
night.
Nile Biggie group, Rastafari, is the foundation. They led the way. They have been talking about repatriation and reparation from the 1960s. And we are building our struggle and our advocacy on the back of the Rastafari movement. And there's no way we could have such an activity and not have them. And they're there every year, in recognition of their contribution, but more importantly, of their spiritual connection to our African ancestry, and they come and celebrate that with us. So, in a nutshell, that's what we're gonna have. And then, but even
Take us
before,
following that. No,
yeah,
we're gonna go
yeah.
back, but following that up
So following
with
following
the
the
breakfast
31st,
service.
on the
Uh-huh.
morning on August 1st,
All right.
every year for the last 18 years,
Mm-hmm.
we go down to the Green Bay Moravian Church. The pastor and congregation in that church and community
Any significant
have
reason for
always,
any significance
huh?
behind of that?
Except that they see the importance of our emancipation,
Okay.
and they feel that one of the things that enslaved people did was to go to church
Okay.
and celebrate and give God thanks for their freedom, and they embodied that in their liturgy every emancipation morning. Whether emancipation they fall for on Monday or on Tuesday, they are there 6 o'clock at the Green Bay Moravian Church. And they would be there. So we'd have a church service, and then that would be followed by a local breakfast that is being done for free, organized by the church. And then they also have a little cultural performance where members of the Sunday school would read passages from different books and publications. So maybe we need to give them Petra's last publication so they could read some excerpts from that as well. But we've had Joy Lawrence, we've had, different writers, Darby Nomad, doing that. That is usually done by the Green Bay Moravian Sunday School after the church service on August 1st. Following that, late in the morning at about 11 o'clock, we have just started that. Last year, we will transform the VC Bird bus into Emancipation Village. What better place in the city that to celebrate our emancipation, our freedom fighter, our leader, our father of the nation. If he was around, he would be very much involved, and he too has led that movement. He's the father not only of the Caribbean but of our CARICOM, starting with Cari Festa in 1968. Savisi again is a pioneer in helping to advocate the importance of regional integration and the need for us to be united. And certainly, we think it's extremely significant in the shadow of his statue at the VC Bird bus to have Emancipation Village. And we're going to be there from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. We're going to have music, we're going to have food and arts and crafts stalls, we're going to have performances throughout the day. And of course, we will be visited by Sir Hillary and Kim Poole throughout the day. And we're just inviting the public to come and share that. As you pass through the market on that day, you can stop in and buy some local food, watch some performances as we continue to celebrate our emancipation.
Well, that sounds like you're
So,
going to. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, that sounds like you're going to start the night, 8 o'clock, and you're going to go all the way down.
yeah, I could do that too. Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
real.
We take a break before we go to the church service. Okay.
Yes, we take a break.
Okay.
Go and sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, and wake up and go. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we.
Yeah.
Now, what
but we
about the
start
activities
week.
before?
Yeah, so we start the week on July 24th. That's I think July 24th is a Friday. So we start July 24th with what we call Africa Dress Day. And essentially that is designed for is a national invitation for everyone. Schools, those that are open, summer schools, business, public offices, community members to probably just to proudly wear African inspired attire. That's all. Put on a head tie, or on the dashiki shirt or on waistband, but just any opportunity to share our African image, our African dress. And it's just a visible tribute to our roots and our ancestry. I think that we figure that that is important for us as a people more than anything else. So we will have the Africa Dress Day on Friday, July 24th. That would be followed by the participation of our churches. Over the years, the various denominations, the Anglicans, the Moravians, the Methodists, the Evangelicals, the number of church congregations who, on the Sunday before Emancipation, they would have an Emancipation church service. Their liturgy, their worship would be a reflection on our emancipation. Some churches may do it on July 27th. Other churches may do it on August 2nd, which is the day after emancipation. They may have their emancipation church service on that day. And that is important to our celebration. And of course, we are going to have a video that will be produced called Black Yoo-Hoo. It's a television program that designed to showcase again our Caribbean and African heritage in fashion and music and poetry and storytelling and performances. And that's like a 15 to 20-minute video that will be produced and broadcast on on social media, on ABS television, point television, and of course WTP platform as well. So that is going to be produced and will be circulated. So those are the kinds of activities that we will have leading up as part of our effort to celebrate our emancipation. But it is our hope, brother and Petra, that other institutions, as we go forward, would feel the need to organize their own emancipation activity, you know. Listen, our biggest emancipation celebration, I tell people all the time, is our carnival. Yeah? You can't get any bigger than that. That is our cultural expression, celebration, and festivity. Can't get bigger than that. But the need to also have a stronger emphasis on our emancipation is necessary within all of that. And I'm just encouraging those who are already doing it and those who have not done it to organize. It's very simple throughout the month of August. Our wish is that the entire month of August become an emancipation month. You know, because at the end
I
of the
don't see
day,
a problem with that at all.
if we as a people cannot see the value of who we are and celebrate it, then nobody is going to do it for us. And that's one of the points our prime minister keeps making. You know, that Antigua is not going to make it on its own. It's not about Dominica on its own and think it is our collective effort. You know, and he keeps preaching that. And it's the same thing in Antigua. It is our collective effort. There has to be some things as a society that, they make joke with, whether you PPIALP, you or some other P, that there's some things that I have to come together and say, listen, now I make joke with this. Yeah,
I
this is
agree.
us. Collective things, you know, and this constant divisiveness and opposing and so not taking us anywhere because at the end of the day, our enemy is not here. Our struggles and hardship is not based on Antigua. It's outside. We just look at it. You know, the cost of living, the prices of goods, you know, our inability to move freely. All of that come from outside. And therefore, if we don't have a united approach, you know, in dealing with these things, we have a challenge. And this is what emancipation is, you know, at the end of the day. You know, it's really celebrating our oneness, you know, and recognizing that it is a powerful reminder of our courage and our resistance and resilience of our African ancestors.
All right. So just a parting as we wrap, and thank you so much for joining us. Just
You're welcome.
for those who are listening, especially for those who are in Antigua and Barbuda, and I think there may be a live feed for this. There normally is. But for those who are listening, why should they come? I mean, everything you've said is relevant, but in 2 sentences, wrap it. Why participate in celebrating your emancipation? Notice how I put it.
Yeah, so they should come because it's a national moment of reflection. It is a national moment of pride, and it is a national moment of purpose. Designed to rekindle our awareness, deepen our understanding, and inspire action among us. That's why they should come.
And the only thing I'm going to add to that is bring out the young people, please.
Bring out the young people.
Right.
Bring out the young people.
Let them
Give thanks and
understand
praise.
the significance.
Brother, I'll have to celebrate the 50th next year. So let's start talk.
Okay, that sounds great.
I just want to sit down
No,
and
that's
listen.
very
I just
important.
want to sit down and listen.
Oh, yes.
So the Fox and the whole posse.
Oh, yes, I know the Fox.
We have to put our head together and no, I'm dead serious.
Yes, let's get this thing going for real. You know,
Don't forget, call me so I can sit down and listen.
You're special. And every opportunity I get to say that myself. You're special and I'll have to celebrate you too.
Amen.
You know?
All
Give
right.
thanks and praise.
We'll get it. Thank you very kindly. We'll get it together, and we're walking with the spectator to Makeda. She have a spectate.
No, she and I talk all the time.
Okay, you see what
And
I mean?
she and I talking on another matter of publication. Very important.
Okay, sounds great. Well, we'll get it together and get it out there to the world.
Every time.
Thank you much for calling.
All the best.
Yeah,
All the
and
best.
have a good day.
Yeah, so ladies
Take
and
care.
gentlemen, there you had it. We discussed our
Reparation.
our Emancipation
Emancipation.
Day celebrations, which of course culminate with the Watch Night on August 31st. The first, you have that. It's a beautiful ceremony down at service down at the Green Memory Raven. It's not very long, and they feed you after. You know,
And that is the same
They
slavery
feed you
food they
after.
feed out. Open and the saltfish and the same old something about diabetes.
So what you want? So what you want to eat?
Some papa and chop up and
Yeah, they give us
and
that. You get
cassie.
papa and chopper. You get all of that. You get all that. You get all that. So
But
nice,
in
nice food.
the aisle and Giawi for Kilawi.
No. In the aisle. You have to come and try it out.
Okay.
But it has that. It has the Emancipation Village. That was last year. Was the first time. It was rather interesting. And before that, of course, we have the Africa Dress Day, which is the 24th. And he spoke about the Uhuru video documentary. We need to come out. Of course, it's the same as Calypso. I'm putting that under the record. But we're gonna take a break. We are a little behind time. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to see if we can find traffic to give us a tight overview. If not, we go straight to
Express on ourselves on our Wednesday morning. Stay with us on the TP.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready? No.
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Short time in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano. Alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous.
We pull the pin and bow. Party jumping out.
From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
It's carnival time, and WTP Media Network is bringing you Feel the Rhythm live. We're live streaming straight from the ARG grounds with expert in-depth commentary and real island insight all season long. Catch us Thursday 16th, Calypso Monarch, semifinals. Friday 17th, Soca Monarch semifinals. Saturday 18th, Teenage Pageant. Sunday 19th, Junior Soca. Tuesday 21st, Queen of Carnival. Friday 31st, Calypso Monarch. Saturday 1st, Panorama. Sunday 2nd, Party Monarch. Don't miss a single beat. Join WTP for the best coverage of Antigua Carnival 2026. WTP, we the people.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
There comes a time of reckoning, a time to analyze with pros and cons and the happenings without bias or compromise. Calypso on a slippery slope, so I pull my microscope to examine objectively and comment. My observation may not please everyone, but progress is my sole intent. When last you hear a melody like Lucinda, or Children of the Universe in Antigua, always it's just one other sweet ISO. Everybody know is the same old tired melody. They recycle without apology. Even when they win the crown, you can't sing this song. Guys so falling down, something wrong.
I tell you, lyrical reds. You find something wrong? Okay, we'll discuss that. Let's go to our telephone lines here. I see the hotline burning up, so let's see who we have here. Hi, good morning. Express yourself, WTP FM.
Yes, indeed, Sly J. Good morning, Carnival J.
Oh, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Carnival J.
No, it's not the Habila. Thank you for the carnival acknowledging and respecting, but a hoop on the other end. That makes me.
Boss lady.
No, our boss lady, you on the other end.
Yeah, sitting side and side.
Yeah, the boss
Side
lady
and
right
side,
here. Well, for sitting side
Look
and
on the
side.
screen, you see outside and side. Where's you want?
What is this your time?
So sleep on one side.
I don't mind properly. You mind properly, pan boss lady.
Wait, hello. Frankie, hold on, I got this. Where want Frankie mind for pan? You or me? Man or woman?
Well, me mind pan you, but you hear, man. Oh, well, you're so right. I'm so glad you're attentive. You see why God made our females? They're so attentive to details. You're so right. He love he hand sweet.
Now here where you gone. Frankie, that's got
Well, anytime you come out from a place and have our change in a poor house to come round here.
Boss
Jesus,
lady.
man, I'm tired of living in a poor house and I'm tired of pick up in a poor house near around the place.
You know Devon very handsome, and he handsome with his wallet.
Wait, hold on. How we talk about you?
What is this?
No. We talk about you. How I by Devon?
What me got?
You know what? Here what? Make it out. Me left you to slide this.
Let you go ahead.
See you. Go ahead.
So me not really can say this stuff because if that's the way me handsome, me stay right there. If me have a
Frankie.
if me handsome in my pocket,
Frankie.
if me handsome in my pocket, me that way.
I do understand charity begins at home and passing Christmas picnic first and all that kind of stuff. But some of us have to keep out. Some of us didn't get certain things. We couldn't have gotten everything, Frankie. Don't you see how I walk? They say I bop. They say, Chief, you have the baddest walk. And they see how much twist up. But, I mean, you're talking about you're handsome. You know you didn't get that. I mean, you couldn't get everything, Jeff, Frankie. You're good in other ways, but you know the handsome part of it for you.
Me twist up. Me handsome in my pocket like Devon.
You're right. In your mirror. You're right. In your mirror, you're handsome. Go ahead, my brother.
Moving right along. I listened to MP Chetwin yesterday.
And what happened?
I'm going to get goosebumps.
Wow.
Let me tell you, boss. MP Chetwin was on fire yesterday. You see, when it comes to representation,
that's the way he did.
You think that people on the UPB side.
Look. No point the
debate like that.
No point the Tory. No, please.
You think that people on the UPB side could defend Antigua like that? All they come with the lies and the rumors and the foolishness to deceive the Antiguan people. Listen to the parliament yesterday. MP Chetwin, good morning. I take my time for you this morning. I feel very proud of you for the kind of representation we got in parliament yesterday, sir. I'm proud of you. And Trevor Walker them are coming in nonsense. I don't know people. I don't know the Barbarians can't wake up for Trevor Walker and they had a stronghold. You see how the Gaston Brown administration developed Barbados, and I am a handful of people that try to stifle all you. You see Trevor Walker come to Parliament and make any meaningful contribution, Barbudans. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Gaston Brown I try to develop there. I try to make your own piece of the rock. Because the land, you have no entitlement for the land there. And I get the land for $1. Look what Trevor Walker them try to do. But Sidray, me and two other guys this time we're going to open a gas station in Barbuda.
You?
Yeah.
We're going to put them in the ear?
So Trevor Walker don't want another gas station there. That's what you're trying to tell me.
But you have to have put it somewhere. I know it can't be in the lamp on the land. So you have to be in the ear, Barbuda. I know. Land.
The gas station that Trevor Walker owns. But in the ear,
why is that gas station for Trevor Walker is on your conscience or what?
In the bad highway.
Why bad so far?
No, I was saying they need another one down there too.
why you think they need another one? Have you been talking to your Barbudans? Have Barbudans echoed the sentiments that they want another gas station? Are you guys are just malicious?
Yes, they're saying that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
So a team of us may come together.
No, don't go spoil the stuff to talk about a team of us. Sometimes you in business you stay silent because you know your name in the business is going to cause a problem. So you can be a shareholder and you're one of the bosses, yes, but keep out of it, please. Oh Lord.
Why is going to be a problem?
Eh?
Why is going to be a problem?
That's the problem I have. I will know a problem until I pretend I know you're going to be. If you know you have a problem, going to be a problem, work around the problem.
All right.
Don't go. You know, if you walk straight in there, you get your face bust. Walk around, see, Coopy and walk around. You walk straight in, you get your face bust. Your uncle tell you, "Oh, man, bust my face." But you know, anybody walk to the front door, they get their face bust. And you feel that you're more special than anybody else? Walk around now.
Walk around.
Okay.
I will take your advice and walk around slightly.
Good.
I will take your advice. But you know, after I called in on your program yesterday, I get 2 phone calls.
Just 2? Wow.
Just 2. 1, 2. And one of the persons very upset with the way the government vehicle that they don't add back to the fleet, the way how they handle them, and it's somebody out of public work. And he said he can't believe because what he said to me, some of the vehicles them could fix and go back in the fleet.
Oh, it's a he. Okay.
He said the vehicle them could be fixed and go back in the fleet. So he said when he go to the government motor pool and he see all the engine gone out of the vehicle and them this part and that part, you have never a hurricane pass today.
So he too, he work. He too go up there and saw that.
Yes.
And he works at Public Works.
And Sergeant, I know you get my number.
Yes.
I don't know you get my number. Several people call me and I don't know if they go to y'all and get my number.
Yeah. Because I'm fooling.
One guy said to me, people that supposed to go to government workshop, let them go to government workshop and find work for them to do. And Sly J, it's awful, Sly J. If you go to the government motor pool and see how they have the vehicle and them up the Sly J, it's awful. They just rip them down. Take out the parts off of them like them belongs to them. And me calling our good minister, Donald Maria Brown. And again, the team have been doing a very good job. They need to look into the used vehicle for government, not at the government motor pool, and go up and see what they have them. They might keep the parts in the left, right, and center. Like a dash, what the boy down the car, Cox Junkyard. That's what they have by the government motor pool. And I need to stop. In those times, you know, I have some problem with my garbage didn't collect for about 2 weeks. So I get in contact with solid waste. And let me tell you, I don't know the young ladies, but they say they both last name are Joseph. And I said they're not related. And Sly J, when they're done with me, right, may I tell you on the show, the professionalism, Sly J, that I received from those 2 young ladies. I don't remember y'all for first name because y'all did give me your name. But I just want to report, Sly J.
Hey.
A gentleman called me this morning, Minister 7.
And say what?
And asked me to give him the direction. He's calling from solid waste.
What you want the direction for?
And don't come and pick up my garbage, Sly J.
Oh, well, God is wonderful.
All other people who live in the neighborhood.
You
So
sure? You sure? I didn't a rubbish man call it at our morning. Well, what if the rubbish? Okay, I'm not calling the gentleman the sanitation officer. You sure it's a sanitation officer that called you that early in the morning? Well, if it was a why did you have to get up and go to bed and go in the other room and take the call?
Because
because Sparkle, Dora, because me tell you trust Project Kitchen jokey wheel. The phone call come, you pretend that it's a sanitary, and you got, if you sit down, lie down right there and talk to him, well, yes, okay, you're coming, yes, you come across here, come there. No, you're going to the next room. For what reason?
Unfortunately, I just stepped into the
Thank you, Devon.
Thank you,
Devon.
When my phone ring.
Thank you,
and
Devon.
I must say, Devon was part of it, getting in contact with these people as well. Because I did send him the picture. So I must say thanks to Devon as well. But slightly, those two young ladies that started with their last name was Joseph. Slightly, when it comes to customer service and the way how they deal with me yesterday, I feel very, 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 very proud of them, Slightly. So I just wanted to start it with. The guy came this morning, and one of them on the truck, he said, listen, there's a truck that come to the area, but they probably didn't know all the different roads to go to.
Ins and outs and all the cribbies and all the corners, all right.
Right. So he explained that to me this morning as well. You know, and they do what they have to do, Slightly, and I do what I have to do. You know, I'll make one thing I can tell you, I'm not boss, Then guys that come to my area, me always make them smile, Slightly. I have to give them a glass of water, give them a glass of water. Let me tell you, not like all you, coming down to Christmas time and so forth. Slightly, we don't show these guys how much we appreciate them by just put a little thing in a little envelope and give them to show them our appreciation. All year round, Slightly, they come, they make sure they're getting paid. But at the end of the day, Slightly, especially when it comes around Christmas time and so forth, put a some little thing in an envelope and, them will come on on the collection day and pass it to them. Besides, from a drum never shut down. You drive around the village and you see all them ton of drum and so forth, you just fling them and so forth. They never come my home and do that. Never, ever.
Well, you have a good woman in the house is not an attribute to you. It's because if you have a beautiful woman who believes that cleanliness is godliness.
Well, they appreciate me. I appreciate them. And
thank God for she.
I have a beautiful woman, Slightly. She's at work. She only worked for 7 o'clock this morning.
But if I want to walk around and play big man, put ring on fingers, people say. Walk or go on top of my wife.
Boss lady?
Put finger, boss lady outside and do your business. You let she alone.
Okay. Me let she alone to come. Just make her tell she have a good day. Because you want to get me in the problem, right?
No, look, Sparkles. Sparkles. Let me talk to Sparkles here. Sparkles, don't you see? That's the same thing I'm saying here. He was Sparkles is saying. She's saying, Sly, Frankie does not want to disturb his what? Put ring on your finger.
What you know about me, Sly J?
Oh, so that's why he took the call in the other room? Who call? Ask Devon.
Another Sparkle say about me. I thought Sparkle my friend.
Sparkle is she's taking up for you. I'm the one who's saying that is not so.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I understand, but put ring on your finger, then say wife.
Yeah, but you know,
Devon says so.
It's the carnival season. Carnival will open up in a few days' time.
God is wonderful.
Let us go out and support the different shows. Let us keep it clean. Some of them young people love to walk with their scissors and knife and then this and that. We just want to warn them and tell them. The policemen and women will be out there. And if you have a knife or scissors on you, trust me, you get locked up until after Carnival. Carnival a holiday.
You on butcher? You on butcher? No.
Saturday and Sunday we call, and Monday and Tuesday holiday. So you will at the St. John station.
Simple, Frankie. You on butcher? No. You on barber? No. Let's go.
You do carving, have a knife? No. I'll talk at the St. John station and may you tap up till after Carnival.
Enough for you
intention. When I had knife and scissors and stuff on them, put them away because the same knife and still them walk with, they want to stab people with and so forth, make it a little hard talk and so. So we want to have a nice, clean festival.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Oh, and as I said, I know policemen and women, they are very, very serious slaughtering.
Oh, very.
The work that they have been doing slaughtering, and let us continue to give them the support as well.
We're definitely going to do that.
When the robbers and them come to now, saying they rob you. I saw a video where they robbed this taxi man, they call Marcus of his gold chain. Besides, I hear them walk and do them fools and so forth. So go to the public like that and ask for the big gold chain and anything, and you know them.
Me work hard for my gold chain. Nobody can make me away from my gold chain. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That is so correct. That is so correct, Sly J. But we don't know when they're going to bounce the penny.
Thank you very kindly.
And then they escape and then kind of thing and so on, and then go and do somebody else. Sly J, me can't wait to hear the police and put down 2 chair them.
Oh, Lord, I don't want that to happen. It's inevitable. It seems
Sly
like
J,
it's...
me can't wait to hear the police and
It
they
is-
put down 2 chair them.
It
Why
is
they
pointing
talk,
to that.
elders?
That is the last
Why
thing
they
that...
talk-
We don't like to do that, you know. That's the last thing that we want to do as police officers, I'm telling you. The very last thing that we want to do is to turn our weapons at anybody out there. But it's leading into that direction, and we're very not scared. We're not scared of what's happening. We're scared of what the inevitability might be. That is what we're scared of. Because it's pointing to that direction, Frankie. The same direction you're talking, it is pointing to that direction. But, boy, I'm afraid for God.
Who wouldn't hear with what?
Feel. Anyways, me gone this side, they see you.
So may the police don't have to do and then we feel.
All right.
Talk to you tomorrow, God's with it.
Okay, buddy. And speaking about the police, hey, you know our number, right? Our number is 560-9876. We still have a couple of more minutes to go. 560-9876. But Frankie was talking about the police boss lady, and here ya. One people, one road, one carnival, one goal. Everyone home safe. Carnival season 2026. And this comes from 464 Sergeant Alves, 170 Corporal Thomas, and 160 Corporal Henry.
I like that. Say that again. Read it again.
The
One
numbers?
People, no, the one people.
Oh, yes. This is from our traffic department. Yeah, they have this nice little poster out on the website.
You need
It
to send
says,
it to us, man, so
yes,
that we can put it up.
you know, one people, one road, one carnival, one goal, everyone home safe.
Omari, pull that from slide.
Pictures of Sergeant Alves, you see Corporal Thomas and Corporal Henry right here, and our 3 promises. And you have buckle up, and you have protect the limit, which is the speed limit, 40 miles per hour, and the no drinking on driving, and you read what's below it. And thanks to Sergeant Alves and his crew there for, you know, putting this together. Really nice and neat. You see them right here on the poster that they have. Let's make this carnival our safest yet, they say.
Oh, and I just want to say, while we are going through that, you don't have anybody on the line, right? Let me just make sure.
Uh-oh, but somebody might be here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning. Express yourself, WTP FM. Go ahead.
Pleasant good morning to you, Carnival Jay.
Hey, Carnival Mediana, how are you, girl?
I'm wonderful. Boss lady, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Very, very good.
Oh, Ari. Well, I heard you saying that they're not going to show the shows for Carnival. But what about persons who really cannot go to the shows? They have to consider that, you know.
They'll show it afterwards.
1 and 2 is those. It's not going to make a difference, you know, because the people say they stay home to sleep to go to the big fete, the big shows. So that is what pulling the crowd from our carnival. So whether you show it yes or show it no live, it don't matter. Because the people genuinely, they have to tap home and sleep. And they will get a chance to watch it as well. If, you know, when you're sleeping, you can sleep and wake up. Because they have to go to, that is what taking something from our local shows. And people must understand that. So they might as well show it, because it don't matter. It matters not.
Well, you'll be able to hear it because the radio they can carry the coverage, so you'll be able to hear it. And so
I
on,
understand
but you
that.
can't see it, and they have a good. I understand your challenge.
I understand that too, you know, but it doesn't matter because the people sleep early.
I understand the point you're trying to get over. Yeah.
Another thing. But what the guy who was Frankie. I agree with what he said about Honorable Chet Green. Oh my, his speech was wonderful yesterday. Yes, and thank you for that, Honorable Chet Green. And our guys were wonderful, and we spoke the truth.
Oh yes.
And you know we have to back them, support them. Yeah, no, I don't know. Something wrong with us. Anyway, I had something else is a bit gone from my thought. Anything you have to say to me, Sly J?
Well, tell the gentleman I say it's nice to have him home, and we'll see one another for carnival.
Yeah, I'll send him up. Whose anniversary is Andy's anniversary or birthday in Canada?
Andy Tanner, yes, our boy, and your friend Andy Tanner.
And also Dora Messiah, another one of our...
Dora too?
Today's her birthday.
Oh, Dora.
Yes. Was Andy's birthday or anniversary?
Anniversary today, 39
happy
years.
Anniversary, Andy Tanner, from all your peeps back home here in Antigua.
And don't forget Dora. She normally listens too. Today's her birthday.
And
happy birthday to you, Dora.
And he talk about you, no. He says, what made he do? He said something. He said, Mady morning, me long for see you. That was Andy right.
If you come home, you will see me. Right, but live at the same place with you, near your family.
Okay.
Yeah, so take care, Sly, and thanks for listening to me.
Thank you for calling us.
And that piece you had with the man, Mr. Ambassador, what's his name again?
Anthony Liverpool.
Yes, wonderful.
Beautiful stuff.
Yes, I like everything that he was saying, and the Peach and everything. You know your stuff, Peach.
I try, thank you.
I always say, I wouldn't want no money from them. They don't want to give it, don't give it. It's okay, but still celebrate. Celebrate, but leave them with the money. Them and God will talk when the time comes,
Amen.
But it's wonderful, and I have my eyes gold and green. What he says, the dress, they have a scarf.
The 24th.
The 24th. That's straight out to the heart of Africa. Ice gold and green scarf. So I put it on the 24th. Okay, I put on that on the 24th around my neck. So have a great day, lady and gentlemen, and be good now. Avril and Jean, good afternoon. Good morning, Lord. I'm getting my head going for me.
Don't worry, man. That's how it is.
I'm dear, Sly.
No, that's how it is.
You're all right. It's afternoon somewhere. You go ahead.
Have plenty up on your mind. Remember, then you want now. You have plenty on your mind.
You're sharp. You think smart. You really are. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for listening to me. Have a great day.
Pleasure to have had you, girl. Okay. My goodness. What, Mindy again now? Don't talk.
I'm in there. That's not good.
I'm in the talk about Sergeant Alexander.
Yes. And I was hoping Omari heard us, but you're like Omari with Awi.
But he'll do for you something. He saw you chap.
Yeah, Omari.
For you mind, huh?
And does that call you? Yes. Yes, like you can start to tell me. You see, me eat like something, right?
But notice, since
you hear this, watch ya. Omari and that call you flying here. Watch ya. He didn't even want to come over by you.
Yeah, look at that.
Somebody say Anazet.
If you're flying, you're like listen. You're despicable. Whatever that means.
Sly has a flyer there from the traffic department.
Oh yes, Sergeant Alves, you have to.
I said we need to hijack
put this
that.
One up.
1 and 2.
Yes.
And Sly don't care what you do, right? And a long time I want to play lipstick. And then I make lipstick and me fight.
Neither me. So you know.
We have a try like lipstick
before I lipstick tall.
Right.
You got it, son?
Got
okay.
It? All right. Sly, run some menus while I'm married.
That's exactly what I'm going to do now. Oh, Lord, smart. You over here, see.
Oh, good.
Hi, good morning. Express yourself, WTP FM. You're live.
Good morning.
Oh, morning, sir.
Well, he could have been just walking past the road.
Just to big up the number one MP in the world for that he delivered yesterday. It sounds like someone speaking from the UN.
He's a member of the UN. Yes.
Yeah, so I just want to big him up on that speech yesterday. Well delivered.
Equally eloquent. Equally eloquent, educated, and knowledgeable as all of them in the UN.
Yeah, so that's why he's the number one MP in the world. EP Chet Green. And that's all I have to say this morning.
And if you think for 1 second I'm going to doubt you, you lie.
Uh-huh.
Who? Don't you? Tal.
All
right, thank you.
Right.
Thank you much.
Yeah.
And today...
And if you notice, we directly put in a clip of it. We took out a piece. Because for those who didn't hear it, we wanted them to hear Foreign Minister and the MP for Liberty. I'm able them vex me. I'm going to put in that MP Chet Green. But I'm promising you, sometime later today, we have Prices and Consumer Affairs right after, so we can't do it then. Sometime today, we're going to play the full speech.
All righty.
Go ahead. Sir.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, sorry, I forgot.
Talk to me.
Ian Joseph, remember he?
Oh, yes, the millionaire. Yes, Ian, yeah. I'm sorry.
He tell me to tell you good morning.
Oh.
He's somewhere outside.
Oh, he's not? Oh, okay.
The season like a slow.
Yes, he owns the aircraft.
You can afford for, yeah.
Yes,
we wonder.
know.
We wonder where late flying on.
I tell you, he owns the aircraft. He just walks into them.
Remember, he promised me, he was waiting for me to give me that flight on my birthday. And
yes.
So, we have to check in.
He has that clout, I tell you. I know the guy. Yes. And Mr. Hurst described him so well.
The flyer's up, Sly. Look at your flyer.
Yes.
Reference it again.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about here. It's one people, one road, one carnival, one goal. Everybody go home safe. And that is one from the traffic department of the Royal Police Force of Antigua Department. Speaking about police force, we'll get my whole handful of them tomorrow. Oh, me sanction. I have to leave early tomorrow. I'm on duty tomorrow. The commissioner commissioned me to make sure that I'm there tomorrow.
The 50th anniversary.
Oh, my goodness.
I like it.
Oh, dear. And I tell you, well rehearsed. And I looked at my officers, my young officers to be tomorrow. They're all officers. From the time I'll take you, your officer, until your sanctioned officer now. You understand? Yeah, but tomorrow at about 10 o'clock, at the police precinct. That is where we're going to have the passing out, as we call it, the graduation or the passing out parade, we used to call it. But we have evolved, as you all like to use that word, evolved. We say graduation because it is indeed a graduation. And I must say that I'm proud of my young upcoming officers coming in. I see one of them in there, girl, he have to work in the for my division. About 3 feet 4 inches tall. Yes, me want him. You don't tell the commissioner the one day me want the one day. He'll laugh. I say, sir, me serious number one here now. He said, what you want? I say, the officer. I say, he have a work. Where you think I go in the window, sir? Me can't climb to that kind of window, eh? He have a... Oh, yes, but it's going to be a great day, and I invite all who have the time to come. I know family members, well-wishers, and everybody's going to be there tomorrow. They're going to be there to make sure that they celebrate the achievement of their children, their brother, their sister, their aunt, their grandson, the whole runnings. And we, the police, would like to invite you to come on over. Parking will be, of course... regulated. Our officers will be there to make sure that you park sensibly and we all are comfortable. Come on over, let's have a good day and celebrate our police officers, our young police officers that are going to be graduating tomorrow. Okay?
Food.
All right.
The food now.
Yes, because for all of that, you're going to need some pumpkin soup in your tummy. So I'm giving you some pumpkin soup today to strengthen you up for tomorrow, and I'll have something different tomorrow as well. I also have garden salad, I have potato salad, I have coleslaw, and I have carrots and beets. I have vegetable rice, okay. Quinoa and beans today. We have salted okras, we have vegetable medley, we have mixed bean stew, we have tofu in coconut curry sauce today, and lentil sticks and kick sticks. My Mama Margaret, I tell you, that sounds like Margaret and Ethel's kind of food. Good morning. You can get all that at the Garden Cafe by Veggie World, where great taste meets nutrition. Call 727-4437, and if you're into wraps and if you're into salad bowls, hey, we are the mecca of that. Call us up today, okay? Beautiful. Yes, my Auntie Ethel, she used to make them, her steaks were made out of gluten. Oh, my goodness, when you hear she make that steak here, you girl? Oh, the whole church does lick their finger.
Yeah, they can keep that gluten.
Gluten, I tell you. Sometimes honest to God, sometimes you really want a piece of lamb, but I know. But when you hear she don't do that, it look like a lamb, it look like a steak, it look like a beef. Look, what a Ethel, what a auntie. Sleep good, girl. And Miss Willie come meet her yesterday. Talking about Miss Willie again. Oh, yesterday, I have to take this opportunity on behalf of the entire family, the Williams family. I like to say Judith, Ian, Cliff, Lolo, Lorraine, and Whitney, my entire family, all the children and grandchildren. We want to say thank you for being there with us at our time of bereavement when we took our mother home, a very special person in our lives. We want to thank you all for being there. And I couldn't help. I laughed. I cried and I laughed to myself because years ago, Miss Willie, you know, when I was younger growing up, when I was old growing up, Judith was my very first love. You know, when you're old, at them age, 16, 17, the very first, she was the very first person, as in a female, that I ever liked her, say that I love her. Well, you know about life and love and that kind of something. But somebody that sparked you then. That was my girlfriend without permission, without, you know, men back in those days. If they like you, you're their girlfriend. Without any permission or any agreement or anything. But the big joke is, and me and Miss Willie, we laughed at that for years because I used to be the young technician in the neighborhood, a radio technician and those television and stuff like that, transmitters. Those were my things when I was old growing up, you know? So the radio in the house and the television used to always give problems. All right? I mean, dear boss girl, me could fix the problem one time, you know?
What?
Tell me now, I fix the problem one time and me want to go see Judith. And, you know, Mr. Willie, Daddy, bless his soul, he said, James, you're very smart, young man, you know. I said, what happened now, Mr. Willie? That time he gone about our business, our life, and he pulled me up and he said, James, you're very smart, young man, you know. I said, what happened now, Mr. Willie? He said, me know you can fix the TV and the radio one time, and Judith, you want to come to see every minute, you know. We had a laugh, and me and Miss Willie we laughed at that for years. May her
and
soul.
you all have been doing that to women for
Oh
so
yes,
long.
we could have done fix the problem long time, and me want to see Judith drunk. If
By
I
the
fix
way-
them one time and now give.
By the way, what happened to dress best menu?
Well, today is what, Wednesday, so you know you can get your chicken for soup. That's one thing.
Wednesday,
Who's saying that yuck? Who's saying yuck?
Anyways, it's about that time. We had a good day.
Oh yes.
That the debate was a very useful one. I listened to most of it. I think we'll try and play back. We'll begin with Minister Green, and then we'll move to the Prime Minister, and we'll have one or two others that were very interesting. And I go on for here. But I don't want to hear the MP for Barbuda. But I enjoyed it to get myself into trouble. Wow. Remember, Carnival is around the corner. We haven't done things. Sly on even getting some more music.
I tell you, leave me with my lips no sick, please. Leave me, because if I feel I had big, me buy the ticket. Me I buy the ticket. Now ask me now give no money for buy the ticket for go Carnival. So in time I see you next man, they give back my ticket.
Who you tell that to? You're not buying a ticket. Take you the money. Okay.
Here's Lip No Stick.
Listen, women out there, something I want you to hear. Many of you suffering when your ex take back everything that he buy and give you. That's what them worthless men do. Come listen to the plan. How to fix them take back, man. If you want a pair of shoe, no tell he buy it for you. Take the money, girl, take the money. When he asks why you go buy, just tell he a big, big lie. Take the money, girl, take the money. No be a kunumunu, no make you know what you go do. Girl, take the money, just take the money. Winner take the money, girl take the money. Asha take the money, girl take the money. Del Marie take the money, take the money, take the money. Were talking, one of them she complaining. She said that she used to cry when she ex take back what he buy. Now that she there with Sam, she's afraid to ask this man to buy false eyelash too. Say she no show what food do. If you want false eyelash, just tell he give you the cash. Take the money, girl, take the money. When he asks why you go buy, just tell he a big, big lie. Take the money, girl, take the money. No be a kunumunu, no make you know what you go do. Girl, take the money, just take the money. Sandy, take the money, girl, take the money.
So, Babylon. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down.
pray.
Last night conversation, but say she get back in position. But girls don't like to listen. Girls don't like to listen. Even when we mention she back on creating attention. But girls don't like to listen. They just will never listen. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl don't know you got the body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. She hardened, so she in a problem. Be not spend unless her knees start bend. Girl, sit down. She fall like Humpty Dumpty pan the gum. She give me some, make she turn, but took for phone. Last night conversation, but then she get back in position. But girls don't like to listen. Girls don't like to listen. Even when we mention she back on creating attention. But girls don't like to listen. They just will never listen. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl don't know you got the body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down.
Tell you she's stubborn, power big woman. As my bench she back, but choke it and she start for buckle. Now we in a trouble, she want the tally wackle. The girl sit down and rest, she have me body on my tongue.
Last night conversation, but then she get back in position. But girls don't like to listen. But girls don't like to listen. Even when we mention she back on creating attention. But girls don't like to listen. They just will never listen. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl don't know you got the body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down, sit down. Girl, sit down. Girl, sit down. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Girl don't know you got the body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me. Work and twerk your bigger body, girl. Listen to me, listen to me.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Tian Winter, I'm calling on you.
Claudette Peters, I'm calling on you. Coscal